in a slumbered haze, in a dreamscape maze where nightmares graze. I turn to a world so cold, so stark. Her tribes all rich, her heart grew dark. Parents gone, her ties undone, an outcast born beneath no sun. Yet magic surged in her vengeful veins, a crafted moon to mock her reign. Through shattered dreams, her purpose grew, a life reborn in midnight hues. The darkened path she treads alone, a throne of shadow, her only hope. Rise, O dark moon, blaze through the night, shine for the lost ones caught in the fight. Guided by vengeance, by love and despair, a star of reborn with the goddess's care. Rise, O dark moon, make shadows dance, in dreams and in nightmares take your stance. Loyal to power, to blood and to kin, the light of the moon hides the darkness within. Tides of vengeance, her heart takes flight, by blood and bond in eternal night. The dark mother's voice, a soothing hymn, her child ascends, her light grown dim. A chosen vessel, a blade of fate, through shadows deep, through burning hate. She walks where mortals fear to tread, guided by moons, by dreams long fled. Rise, O dark moon, blaze through the night, shine for the lost ones caught in the fight. Guided by vengeance, by love and despair, a star of reborn with the goddess's care. Rise, O dark moon, let shadows dance, in dreams and in nightmares take your stance. Loyal to power, to blood and to kin, the light of the moon hides the darkness within. In twilight and blaze, the story begins. The shadows dream, the dark moon wins. Though dawn may follow, no sun may move, forever she rises, the child of the moon.
Greetings, salutations, and welcome to today's stream. Hope you have been looking forward to it. I know I have, and I know my players have, for continuing to start with onwards. And I hope to entertain you here today as we will see where the players take us today. I know we have the few weeks not have any intro music. I am very sorry about that. We are still trying to fix a few technical issues, but they should be working order by next session.
You have
Till then,
access to the intros.
we have. There they are. But sadly, I have already given the introduction, so the music is kind of before we are actually I'm giving the greetings and whatnot, Void. So it can wait till next time.
Might we have some background music during the recap reading then?
Yes, give me a moment here.
Also, who's
It's
doing it?
basically just without words.
Wow, that is loud. I need to turn that down. Down you go. Alright. Seeing how no one responded to me, I guess I'm going to do it myself.
Eager, why did you bring your token again?
Let's see here.
I didn't do nothing. What did,
So-
did you say Deacon or Eager?
I said eager.
It wasn't me. Throws hands up.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
That
Void,
is not me.
can you turn the music down a little bit?
You have to
Copy
do that
one.
yourself.
What the fuck?
You can do
They
it
have
yourself on the
GM
little
control.
tab
Yeah,
I
but it's
for-
for the
We have
stream.
GM control. So I'll try to drop it to 35, 30. Should roll pretty well.
Yeah, that's better.
Don't lose your
So
mind.
who's done
Placeholder.
the recap?
I guess I'll do it.
I mean,
Let's see
we
here.
could give Pepper the. We could not Pepper. Void the extra.
Buddy,
if they're
I
down.
am literally going full squid right now, going 12 things at once. I
Alright.
think someone else can handle it. Plus, I read it the last time.
Yeah.
I think. Could be wrong.
Don't
No, the
think
last time
so.
was Rutram.
Oh, brilliant. Then Avis did it last time, so you do it this time.
Alright. Well,
I guess that's also an option.
go ahead.
Yeah, we could
Very well.
stare intently into your tired eyes.
Okay then. Whilst my token is getting fixed. Alright. Last time, session 108. Things quickly get lively as the blood wine flows. The party gets pretty sloshed, some far quicker than others, and many tales from the past are shared. Nim, who abstains from the alcohol along with Deacon, pours the drink into her vessel to Uthmar and intently listens to all the stories. The party slowly tabs out and goes to rest, but Nim stays awake for a bit longer to exchange recipes with Gisnea. Next morning, everyone awakens in their loincloths, as Sylphie has slipped their clothes off and piled them in the middle of the room as an impromptu nest, and roosts on top in Eager's clothes, having gotten used to his scent. Lena awakens in the woods next to the tribe, also in nothing but her loincloth, and surrounded by various mushrooms. After doing a walk of shame back to the tribe, the party pulls together in the dining room for breakfast. Eager takes out the scrolls of prophecy and applies ink to them as he eats, when his expression goes pale. The imagery depicts the death of the three goddesses, Spears and Brizigun separating and battling, the animal tribes of the valley lying dead below a gargantuan serpent rising from the deer tribe, as a flaming fist strikes it down, and a burning figure walking away from Yggdrasil set ablaze. He calls for an emergency meeting and the party all try to figure out what it means. Servo offers to explain and Nim brings him out in one of his smaller form, immediately scaring most of the party. It identifies the prophecy as a doom-saying that's not set in stone yet, that Spears will become a tyrant and destroy everything he cares about. The only ways to prevent this coming to pass is to either kill Spears now, which wouldn't work as it would cause him to explode the entire valley, or empower his cores to maintain balance. The party then learns that Servo is maintaining the Dream Realm while Uthla is dead, and the party questions Spears why he didn't tell them she died. There's already so much to worry about, he decided not to make things even more so by refusing to tell them. The conversation switches back to how they can prevent the prophecy, to which they can only conclude they have to obtain more greater cores from strong beings, or forge them from thousands of human cores. Servo explains the guardian beasts would carry such a core, but Nim is strongly opposed to the idea of killing them. Thultan interjects and points out another conundrum. If Spears does end up dying, who will be his successor as High Chief? He proposes that all the tribes under him have a say in that matter, and Spears agrees. Thultan then calls in his young son and tells him to watch over the Boar tribe while he and his warband escort the party to where they have to go. He walks out of the tent and blows a horn, to which a gigantic razor boar jumps over the wall and lays down in front of him. He introduces it as Gortusk the Impaler, Thultan's strongest mount. Nim immediately gets excited and attempts to bargain with the chief for one of his piglets, but that's out of the question. Instead, they will have some normal razor boars with them to carry luggage, which he can try and tame and trade for. While Thultan prepares his troops, Nim goes over to the boar pens and strikes up a conversation with one of the dominant males, coaxing it to work with her. It then rides Nim and Lena out to where Lena awoke from her drunken state to collect the mushrooms that grew around her. While some of them are unfamiliar to them, a bunch are edible, magical, or used in religious practices. Suddenly, a portal opens before them, and Urla strides out in her peaceful form, greeting Nim as her daughter and saying she was looking for her since she disappeared. Nim explains what happened after she and her party entered the portal, and when she mentions Servo, Urla gets quite upset. She's not a fan of the Watcher, and wants Nim to break off contact with him, but Nim needs him to maintain the dream until she can revive Uthla. Nim informs her of the commotion around Spears and advises her to speak with Eager about it. Then through a string of other topics, they make their way back to the party, while talking about Nim's love life and why Urla would marry a drunk man. Apparently, she cured his inebriation and they got married properly before drowning in ambrosia and sleeping together in the temple. Lena asks Urla if she and Deacon can have children, but Urla cannot guarantee it. She advises her to seek out Mithra, the goddess of fertility, who can perhaps give her a more suitable blessing. Deacon shows the necklace he has on, and Urla says this is a good sign that she has already approved of their union. They arrive, and Urla gets a good look at all the trouble the party is in. And now we're here.
Thank you. Inspiration earned.
Thank you.
Each of your character sheets should have a toggle that allows you to stow away 3 inspirations per character.
But first, before we return to the seriousness of the main group of the party, we have a party member who has gone his own way for a short while.
Ah, I see.
Rife?
Okay, so on the travels, I want to test using Hunter's Mark on random animals and then going wolf form and see if I can hold on to it in wolf form. Is that possible, Pass?
To maintain your hunter's mark, well, you're going to wolf form.
Yeah.
As you go into wolf form, remember you need to roll me concentration.
It's not when I change. It's when I take my turn. So
In this case, it's because you're trying to
because I'm trying to hold
force.
on to it. Okay.
Yes, it's because you're also trying to hold on to your hunter's mark while also being in control of yourself and not to lose
Right.
um,
So what am I rolling?
a concentration. So I can't save.
The saves on this new thing.
If you go on to your character sheet,
Uh-huh.
underneath where it says con, there are two numbers. If you click on the one to the right, it says save. If you click on that, then it will roll a con save for you.
Wait, I just see the on
Oh, yeah.
abilities.
Wait, which character sheet are you on right now?
On Ryoth, like just the normal one.
Can you see?
Oh, there's the saves underneath there. Okay. I
Yeah,
see it now.
underneath where the characteristics are. Just underneath there are
So
those small boxes with either +2,
yep.
plus whatever number.
Okay.
You
So
then just click on the one that says to the right that says save under
yep.
con.
So
Two sheet.
wisdom save or con.
Con save, I said.
Okay.
$13. You managed to uphold both the mark and control over your wolf form, even though you really want to rip that thing apart. You put your mark on.
Okay. So I will wait. I will scare it and let it run off, and then hold on to it for like as long as I can.
You can feel where your target is at all times, as if you're traveling along its sense path.
And then I will drop it.
Drop
And
the mark.
yep.
As soon as
And
you
then
drop the mark, it's just as if like you're tracking, just like it just disappears off,
mhm.
off like you cannot sense it any further.
And then I will just keep moving, and when I see something else, I will see if I can cast it in that form.
I can.
I can?
You can.
Nice. That's all I needed to know. And then I'll just drop the form.
Why not use it to travel faster? Oh, right. Might not be able to contain the control of it. Goes on a binge of hunting.
Then on another day, I want to try and summon Claw, but in Primordial.
Does summoning him actually have vocal?
Yeah,
Is it a spell based on a spell?
Yeah, it's summoning based. So I just call his name, and that's how he appears.
And primordial, you say?
Yep.
Well, get ready for giant wolf.
Either that or something else might happen.
Yeah.
That's why I did this when I was on my own, so it didn't hurt the others.
Right.
Havoc die time. Huh. Huh. Let's see here. Empowered.
Good question. Although, technically speaking, the way Thieves' Cant exists is that it's normal language that is just coded in a way that only people who know Thieves' Cant can understand. So it's still normal language.
Fiescant is not a real language. It's 7 different languages thrown together in a trench code. It's a gobbled mess.
Don't
Yeah,
mind me.
he's
I was
never
trying to
that
adjust.
small.
Now Nim is
Because I am that
tiny.
small. No, I am this small. Yes. I was trying to fix something.
God,
You're fine.
fucking damn it.
What? Hides. Ah!
Why are we zooming in on her?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
supposed to
accidentally-
be able to remove myself from the grid, and it's not cooperating. I am
It
deeply
shifts
sorry.
to remove.
Yes, that is exactly what I hit, but unfortunately for this setup, it did not do that. You're over here, you little goofball. I saw where you were.
Why do you keep putting me back?
Because that's where you were.
No, that's
Oh.
not what I was.
Sylvia was riding his shoulders.
Yeah. I got
Then
removed.
Right his shoulders.
So,
Then
pass.
get
How
him
does
over.
Claw look?
There you go.
Also, let me move myself to the back.
Yeah, there
What?
you go.
Oh, actually, just
How
elevate
does
her to one.
how does Claw look?
He is of a direwolf size. As he jumps out of your chest. But at the same time, you also feel very weak as he does this.
Mm-hmm. And he just looks normal, but he's like direwolf size.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Like, he's bigger, he's stronger.
Right. Hmm.
Like, sorry for the anime reference, but it's kind of like Ranga in the slime anime.
No
I
idea
mean,
what you're
that-
talking about.
Oh, man,
Aw.
that hurts. But, no, it makes sense.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Well, at least I know it can be done. And then I'll just move on. And
Does
that's
Claw
all
even
I.
say anything, or
He just looks at you like, what? Why you summoned me? Why have you weakened yourself?
I was a test. I just wanted to see. You notice that you're bigger. Yeah.
He might actually even be bigger than Claw.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
definitely bigger than Claw.
No.
He is
He's
Claw.
big.
I mean, bigger than Fang.
bigger than Fang?
bigger than Fang.
Yeah. Like Fang is like half direwolf size, and he is full direwolf size, so he's definitely bigger. I was
Wouldn't this be
testing
better
if
illustrated
you-
on a map?
if there'd be a difference if I summon you in Primordial. There is. Whew. Okay.
Yes, we can go up to the corner of the main map here and
Take him to cliffside. I've prepped it.
Also, is Fang just being like, why are you bigger than me? I'm the one who's always out here with him. Why are you bigger?
He's
Wait,
seen him
What?
before, normal
Wait,
size.
why does it says that it's huh? When I
Equal to
hover over,
one.
it says it's Claw, but I pull Fang.
Weird. I'll fix it. But you know who's who because of the coloration.
Yeah.
One puppo for you. There you go, buddy. Bam. Puppo is puppo.
Thank you.
And scene.
Oh, my
Why
screen's
have
gonna
you
come
let
up.
him be powerful? Have you forgot a deal?
I can't do anything for you. I don't use magic to summon you. You're just here.
You can empower me by give me what I ask for. Or have you already forgotten that?
You mean Nala? That's not happening.
Not necessarily her, but someone else. Someone that can be devoured.
During a fight, if you kill something, then you can devour it.
It needs to be a sacrifice. Not just a mere fight. You need to bring it to me.
Hmm. It needs to be a person or a creature.
Matters not, but the stronger you bring something to me, the stronger it will empower me, and by that, you.
Good.
Claw would like look at Fang. You need not listen to him. He wish only power for himself to devour and then you.
I mean, if it helps in the fight, it's worth it. I'll keep that in mind, Fang.
Ryeth, I am the representation of you. He is not.
The war will be costly. We need every advantage we can get.
And you can empower yourself and me to help you, if you would let me. But you should not give in to what he brings. Because in the end, he will even devour you and all of those you care for. I don't.
Think on this.
You may carry the mask of the wolf, and he may wear the fur of a wolf, but you should not trust him.
But he's me, is he not? He's a part of me.
He has become a part of you because you let him become a part of you.
What does that mean? He's been with me the whole time.
He has not.
Explain.
I was the one who was always with you. I am you. Ryeth.
I'll look at Fang.
You see,
What?
you see, Fang is growling irritatedly at Claw.
What is happening?
He doesn't like that I tell the truth.
I don't care about any of this. Whatever can win me the head.
Even at the cost of yourself and those you love and care for.
I just walk off. I need to think.
You see Claw basically dissipates into the air. As you start walking off. Fang keeping a little bit of a distance, but keeps following you.
Does he feel the level of power that he granted Claw return?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's all I needed to do for now. I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Well, then we shall shift back to the main part of the party.
If I remember correctly, from the last time we played, we were going back inside to have a chat with Urla.
She called to have a chat with Spirits alone.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to finish up my first bottle now. Perfect timing. Yeah, I'm still not ready for this.
Why is there +1 feet on the map?
+1 feet? Oh. Somebody's lifted up in the air,
It's
I
so
guess.
that way overlap. Yeah, no. So
Dude.
overlap so that way Lena doesn't disappear under Deacon.
You can just
Phrasing. I did an elevation so that way she could just be present and not.
Can't you just do bring to front, send to back, something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
You can, but I'm used to doing the default, which is usually elevation.
Yeah, I agree. I'm used to that too.
Oh, you little Mhm. Either hold hands or don't. My God.
God damn it.
Yeah, take your time, guys.
Also,
Yeah,
gonna
he
work on
does.
that quote.
Definitely not getting my second one now.
Alrighty. So let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're gonna go for mood music. Really?
I don't like
Gonna
the
talk to your
movies.
lover with such dreary music?
Well,
Here.
which
Sounds-
one would you suggest then? I'm trying to find something.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're fine.
Oh.
Why do I have concerns?
Should be concerned.
Why
There's
there-
fire.
Why is there growing concerns?
Fucking horror. What the hell?
I know, it's my favorite.
Is she about to go anger mode again?
No, she's not about to go anger mode. You got this.
Wait,
Monster.
why is two numbers being?
Yeah, it's called a merge over. So I did a soft push for the medieval banquet, so that way it's lively and neutral and not so her face, his face on fire.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, did we remember to set her up to so she does not have dual token. Damn it.
Because I wasn't told that the gods needed different forms. My guy, I'm not omniscient. I'm eldritch. I'm not omniscient. There's a difference.
I'm
Also, you
sorry.
might want to turn it down a bit. All the
Gotcha.
music when
Yes,
you
we
started,
have
just turn it down a bit.
we have turned it down on our end.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so
really need to
You
it's
can
at
do it
30.
yourself as well.
because it's really not that bad on.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
go up to usable
okay.
control and click
Mhm.
that, you can quite literally set it how you want it to be played in your end. You just set everything to 30, then it should automatically be set to
Yeah, I
30
try to
for
keep
you.
ambient stuff at 30 so everyone can just have fun.
So, should we go and talk in private, or do you want everyone to know?
Hmm. I suppose we can talk in public. I don't see why not.
If you
Fine.
look over your shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see them making eye contact with you, being like, if you need help.
No, because I feel like one of the things that's ringing through Spears' head is what Servo said about me hiding things. Certainly influencing that decision a little bit.
Well, I'm getting your child. First off, congratulations. It's in order.
Well, that completely caught me off guard.
I thought you already were aware that you were expecting from Spears. I thought you were already aware of that, Spears.
I don't think I was made aware. I think she tried hinting to it, and I don't think Spears picked up the hints. I think.
As usual.
Yeah, no, she clearly
Yeah.
pointed it out when she came down by the dwarves.
Even after my character basically praised you.
And there
You know what you
seems
did.
to be a slight misunderstanding with our little coupling. I would like to air out.
Okay.
Because apparently, most people apparently think that I did this to you while you were stupendously drunk. You were in the beginning, but we fixed that. And then we had a talk, a little bit of heart to heart.
Uh-huh.
And you said yes
But I still
to
don't...
wanting.
I don't remember, though.
Well, that's what happens when you get too much of the ambrosia.
But... It...
What's ambrosia?
Would you tell them, Nim, or shall I?
Wow. Gonna tell them about all my children too? Alright. Ambrosia is a liquor of the gods. It's potent, it's very sweet, and it will rile you up if you are not prepared for it. And the worst part is that it's so deliciously sweet, you kind of forget that it is alcohol. It is delicious, and it has definitely shown a few people the light, and not me, but definitely an eyeful of didn't want to see that. But yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So I was sobered
So-
up.
Erla.
Then
Right.
got drunk again.
And then got...
Oh,
We
mother.
celebrated.
He have the... When you say celebrated, how much?
Well, I brought with me 7 bottles when we woke at dawn, well, I only had 2 left.
Understand that one of those bottles could easily floor someone as big as, well, that guy.
Stare.
Well, he's made of fire. He burns through it really quick. How should I know? Like, look at him. It was him who kept asking for more, and even I tried to tell him he should probably not have much. He kept asking for more. And then
I'm gonna try to say this as diplomatic as possible. Sweet old mother, you are a mother, and you have witnessed what happens when a child goes for something that they shouldn't. Ambrosia is not something you drink yourself sick and learn from it. Ambrosia is something where, well, blessings and scars can happen.
Yeah, I'm still very confused on what happened.
Okay, so you drank super booze.
Okay.
You were cured of your inebriation. You were married, and then to celebrate, you drank more super booze. And this super booze will apparently screw up your memory.
I drank, sobered, agreed to marriage, drank, and I don't remember anything.
Yup, because you drank that much.
He drank 2, I drank 3, okay? But still, yes, I should probably have cut him off after the first bottle. I'm sorry. I was just so happy I wanted to share.
I'm not sure this still counts on the level of a happy accident.
Surprise
Oh,
Spirits.
she points to her showing stomach. Oh, this one? Oh, I would kind of call it a happy accident because it was, well, he came on
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
no, sure, that is, but not the beef he got into with the dwarves over that.
Oh, yeah.
You see her laughing at that.
Yeah, the book.
Oh, right, the altar and all that. Yeah.
He's in the Book of Grudges now.
He's in the Book of Grudges. What is the Book of Grudges, and where can I make one?
So apparently they have this massive book of everyone that's done the slightest wrong thing to them.
Usually you can get taken out of the book if you repay for your transgressions.
What was the transgression?
Desecrating an
Essentially
altar.
destroying an altar in the temple.
Essentially caught with my pants down. Yeah, let that hang in there, why don't we?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, no. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I've
before
set
you-
people on fire, and I definitely did get this treatment. Wow.
I mean, at least you got cleared up of not being a liar when you suddenly showed up to help out Ryeth that time. But still, that's destruction of property on their part.
Today just keeps hitting me with more information.
Yeah.
Well, and Nalda was kind of the one who officiated us also because, me as a goddess can't officiate a wedding. Even though I am a goddess after all, I need another god to step in to do that.
So
one party was completely sober, the other one was completely drunk, but there was a third party that didn't allow this.
She wasn't really happy about it, but she did it when we explained it to her.
And does she also serve as the witness?
I
Or
think.
were there
She,
others?
you just see her turn, very slowly. You can almost hear like the sound of stone grinding in stone. She's the
Ah.
goddess. She's my sister. She is the goddess of knowledge, wisdom, healing, and death.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I am aware.
And you're supposed to say you serve her, and yet to say that she witnessed, she officiated us, gave us the blessing of marriage. She even extends a hand out where you can see a golden tattoo on her forearm.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute.
I mean, as far as I remember from at least the tradition that we have, is that uh, even as much as there is the need for someone to officiate the marriage, each both bride and groom have to have like someone that they appoint as their witness to, remind them of their marriage if marital trouble occurs.
And she was a witness to both of us.
I see. All right, that's cleared up for me then. Just wondering if there were any other people present for that.
Well, there's the one who always watches, isn't there? Nim.
Are you sure you want me to ask them to come out?
I promise I will not smite him this very moment. You can start hearing the clinging of a mask that starts, to crack a little bit.
Nim is going to look long and hard up at Erla.
I'm trying to keep my temper, my dear daughter.
I remember the consequences of your temper. It still brands on my arm.
What do you mean?
Yeah, harder look. Anyhow. Yeah, Erla's not dumb. She'll figure that one out eventually.
She will take a look at the tattoo you have on your arm. Also, Spirits, do you take a look at your own arm?
Yeah, after she pointed out hers.
You see you have like this burning. At first, you just think like, oh, it's my, calcified skin that has cracked somewhere. No, that's look more like a tattoo the more you look at it.
Huh. That's more proof.
If you
Alright.
really want this aired out, as I try to pull this rascal out of my eye, I still mourn my son's mother. Thank you.
And I have said I am sorry.
Sorry doesn't bring back my son's mother, does it? Alright, so she will encourage very greatly. I'm gonna cast polymorph on you, Servo, with profound respect. Please tell me you would not mind being either a person or maybe an animal that could just sit on my shoulder and outside of smite distance. Yeah?
What?
Erla wants you to come out and I want to polymorph you so that way you're not so tentacled and punchable.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Nope.
I am standing in the front of the fucking sun. I am trying to make sure this works, please.
Oh,
Bear
okay.
with me.
Just-
Turn me into a person then. Let's see her.
If you make me turn you into him, I will kick you where you stand.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not that cruel.
Sure you aren't. You know, we'll get to those questions in a second. Don't worry about the questions of what Sylvie's talking about.
Harpy culture.
Culture.
I honestly don't really understand the question because it's
Why hadn't she eaten the mate? What?
Oh, do you have an idea of what you would like his face to look like now?
I was actually thinking about if you try and turn him into a humanoid, he would probably more look like an Iphilit, if anything.
Well,
That's
polymorph only does beasts, right?
Okay, brilliant. So, beast. What kind of adorable beastie can I give you? Because
Wait,
technically, I
no.
can turn you into a crow.
Polymorph can also turn you into other people.
No, that's true polymorph.
Really?
That's true polymorph.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I put the spell, and if we look at the spell, it says beast, and it's highlighted.
Any
Damn
beast
it.
you choose that has a challenge rating of equal or less than the target's level. If they don't have a challenge rating.
I hate to break it to you, but his challenge rating is probably stupid high. I'm content turning him into a crow or a raven so he can still talk.
A parrot? Turn him into a parrot.
I'm not turning him into a parrot.
oh god. He starts.
I have too much respect for this man. I have too much respect for this man. Absolutely not.
Sure, he is going to let the spell target him and transform him. He would probably transform into a bird. Actually,
That sounds like
what do you want him to be? As long as it's on of the beast characteristic.
Well, the thing of it is that I have to try to find a token. That's part of the problem.
Ah.
Let me see here. Come here. I would prefer that he be something that I could easily scoop up, regardless of if I'm strong or not. So that's why I was thinking a raven would be best, because ravens can still talk at proper human pitch. Alright, come here, you little rascal. But yeah, y'all talk bibbity bobbity. He becomes tentacle, and then the smoky mass. She concentrates the spell, and in a flourish of gold and green, he is formed into a raven perched on her shoulder.
Nikki actually came with a really good suggestion from the chat. Make him into a penguin.
No.
Ah, yes,
The
because
Eldritch
that's not
Parrot.
gonna piss him off.
Ah, yes. The penguin.
I mean, let's be fair. A penguin would immediately start overheating in this weather.
Mm-hmm.
This is also very true.
That's why raven is best.
Also facing the sun.
I would actually like to say no, they do not overheat. Do you know why?
Go on.
In the city I'm living in, we actually have penguins here.
I mean, Deacon was the first what? First what?
Anyways.
Deacon was the one who suggested penguin at first.
Yes, but please
Oh,
continue.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that, Deacon.
The import wizard is taking its sweet, sweet time. So,
Yeah.
well, this old fart is chugging beer and trying to pray. Yeah. Raven, shoulder.
Hmm.
Ah, that's fair, buddy.
Oh yeah, servo's back out. Yippee.
It's not to be so mean. It's not that mean.
Last conversation didn't end that well.
That is very true. But he is also notoriously blunt because, well, ugh.
I'm not gonna do anything to him. I've mildly calmed. It's fine.
You say that, but I get a feeling of slight hostility right now, and that's not from her, that's from you, my friend.
Nope.
Not your friend, guy.
Perfectly fine.
My guy.
Yeah, I'm not your guy, buddy.
Well, I'm not your buddy, pal.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, we're going in circles now.
Oh god. I don't know the whole meme. Unfortunately, I didn't get that one memorized.
No, it's fine. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And so the spiral began.
And so the spiral again. But yeah, perched on shoulder. Very much the
What
whole.
do you decide for him to be?
He is a raven because it's the best one I could bullshit my way through.
Burb.
Burp. I don't see him changing. Is he changing?
I have to make the token from scratch because reasons, and that's why I said psh, 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 it's okay. Just carry on.
Yeah, just carry on.
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
Fair enough. But yes, I did see it happen, and it is as she described.
Okay then.
You were drunk till you stumble upon
Yup.
her.
Yup. I don't remember any of that until... Yeah, nope, still don't remember any of that. I just remember waking up on the altar. It destroyed. Ugh.
You want to be a cheat. Sorry, the boundaries.
I was spared the graphical details. We don't need to speak of that.
We don't. We really don't.
But yes, you did consume a great quantity of what she calls ambrosia.
The next time, don't let me have any ambrosia. Better yet, I don't want to see another thing of ambrosia again.
Are you sure? You said that you loved it and you wanted more in the future, and
Not if I forget everything.
but next time you're only getting half a bottle. I am sorry. I will stop you from getting too much.
That'll work. I usually don't
Or
drink
just
much
that you were
alcohol.
in so much pain and.
Okay? Alcohol does a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it does.
What do you mean I was in pain?
Pain of the heart. And that's when we had a talk, and you came on to me. And I maybe also came a little bit onto you.
Mm-hmm.
and we had some more talk, and you said that why not just get married then? And I agreed.
Huh.
We even talked about also having you officiated with my sister. But then, well, one thing led to another, and, well,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to leave.
I see. Well, it's good. It's now good to know that I now have the information of what I've forgotten. I'm happy that I'm having another kid. That's great. A little blindsided by it all and the bad prophecy that I've been hearing today.
What bad prophecy?
Is that him
That is me
tapping
looking
vigorously on my shoulder?
directly at you.
Yeah, that bit. It's... Yeah, the Scrolls of Prophecy had quite a bad one in store for me today. Quite a doomsaying. Would you rather have me explain it to you, or
Go.
would you rather look at it?
Well, I am not an expert in prophecy scrolls or anything of that nature, but I could take a look at it.
Oh, as far as Servo over there informed me, it's something that has not come to pass yet and can be prevented, but it mostly involves spirits giving into the temptation of Brizigon's uh, hmm, warlike desires and destroying everything he knows.
No. You're wrong. It's not his warlike nature. You forget something. He's the first spark. He's the first flame. What is it that flame does? It consumes.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Squawk!
just consumes, though. It also
Yeah,
creates
I
new
think
life
you're
from its
having
ashes.
Car!
Anyway, have a look here.
And he extends the scrolls out to Urla.
You see her take it in her hand, and she looks at the latest entry.
Mm-hmm.
You see her hand starts to shake a little bit as she actually falls to her knees.
Yeah.
I assume you have an
should
inkling of what it means.
sit.
Just gonna sit down.
The silence is deafening.
It truly is.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to gather my senses here.
Mm-hmm.
She actually turns to look at you, Spears, and it's not a look of love, but actual fear.
This music's mighty cheery for this.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit the
Yeah.
scene.
Really cheery for the mood. Yep. Mhm.
Yippee! The world is gonna end. Woo!
Yay!
Shut up, I swear.
We're just fucking about. Fine.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess with this one we can do Broken Pantheon, yeah, or Fire Dance, which was also fun and creepy.
Yeah, I'm still processing what I've seen and been told. I couldn't even imagine myself doing something like that, and I'm aiming to not have it happen.
According to Servo, the only way is to strengthen his course.
Do
Or
that.
just killing him, but that's not an option.
Cores also take a lot of bodies. And that's just for a normal one. That's a really good picture for Servo.
Just found it on Flick.
Nice.
There are other ways, maybe, but it would be dangerous. And there's a high possibility of it killing you, Spirits.
Well, if I die,
Sounds like a last resort then.
Indeed.
So
But
what?
Spirits, if you were to
Mm-hmm.
raise your hands against both, even me,
I would never.
a child,
I would never. I don't.
Can you honestly say that with a straight face looking at this scroll?
What I saw is preventable. And even now, I don't even see it as a possibility that I would ever lay a hand aggressively to any of them. Not Erla, not my daughters, not even my granddaughters, or any of you.
Well, let's hope it stays that way.
even Yggdra you would touch?
Never.
Well, this scroll says something else, Spirits.
It's a warning. A warning against losing control. There are consequences.
Indeed. To lose control of yourself and your powers is what will bring your end, Spirits. So forget not to discipline yourself, or else it will cost you everything around you. Those you love, those you care for, those you vow to protect. All will burn in your fire then. By your own hand, no less.
All I can say
Would
is
there maybe be a way to remove the fire part from him?
It would kill him, almost guaranteed to be.
Do you still have any of those tears left?
The dragon tears?
Yes.
Yeah, I have yeah, I haven't give more than a few.
There's
And she
7 left.
pull out the bottle, the vial with the.
The water skin that is
Yeah,
filled
you
with
had it
liquid
stored in
drag.
your water skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, there's 6 left. because
Yeah,
it was
there were
used on
six. There were
Spirus and
8 in
then on
total. He took six
on the
gulps. He
daughter.
took
Yeah.
2 gulps. Sorry.
No, he took one, and then there was one used on the daughter that became a god.
Magi.
I take
Oh,
it
right, yeah.
and show it to her, stepping forward in her direction.
So,
Do you think
is it
this would help again?
would
Maybe.
it suppress it?
No. Maybe a cure for him. But it will be one that might kill him.
Is it really
But
worth
it would
using
come.
then?
This time I
It would not make him explode. But there is a chance it would kill him, leaving Rasenga to be forever locked in that core he's in.
Well, do we even have a method of fixing that after that happens? Like, Lena, you know how? Do you know the same magic that Spears knows how to raise the dead? You're a cleric, right?
asking if you know Revivify.
Or is dead.
That's also an option.
She
Yes.
has Revivify.
So yes.
Okay, so hypothetically, if this would kill him and seal Brizigon in that core, would we then be able to extract the core before reviving him?
All magic comes with a cost.
A
Are you
great
prepared
cost.
to pay that cost? Also, Deacon had a consideration that sounds kind of scary, but a possibility.
These tears of a dragon should not be wasted on to enhance mere magical artifacts. Are you mad? These tears contain the very powers I have. To be able to create life where there is nothing but death. To purify and refine what already is. Like all life sprung this world sprung from my, well, shouldn't get into those stories.
But yes, I have these. I could use them as a last resort.
I see.
It seems like no matter what avenue we take, there's a risk of killing him.
You have trapped an entity who is basically a god in him. What did you expect would happen?
I don't
A repeat
know.
of what happened to my children, probably. Not gonna lie.
It was like, I'm not trying to assume blame, but he made his choice when he used the level of magic that he did, and he kind of
Indeed.
he released it by
choice.
his own volition.
She would
Obviously.
walk she would like rise from the raisin earthen seat
Yep.
to you, Spirits, and she would like walk over and lay her hand on your chin. Spirits, if it comes to it, and you become a danger, not just to anyone here, but if you become a danger to our child, I will try and stop you. I hope you will respect that,
I understand that.
even if it kills me. If it's for our future child, or children for that matter, I will not hesitate. Even if it's... I will even protect Magi as if she were my own. I will protect Magina as if she was my own. And this little sprout I'm carrying now, I will protect with all I can. Am I clear?
You are.
Also, All-Mother, Heketna has already said that she would yeet him into the great beyond if it got bad.
She would
So,
need assistance if she's going to try and kill him. If it comes to that.
yeah. I have some modicum of faith that that will not be necessary.
Echidna may be a judge and executioner, but she is not even on my level.
Mother, I'm referring to Spirus being strong enough to endure this. Have faith in the man you married.
I have, but in case he does lose control, I will not
Are you
hesitate.
kidding me? Look how devastated he is.
I know, but I need for him to know I do not raise my hand out of anger, out of fear. I do so out of love, so his children do not see him to become a monster that would hurt them. Like you saw me. You see golden tears streaks from her eyes.
I'm sure he shares the same sentiment that he would rather kill himself before he'd harm any of you.
Well, there's a problem if he kills himself.
I know. I'm very well aware, he's told me many times.
Don't you
But
do
for
it,
now,
Sophie.
let's focus all of our attention and effort to keeping him alive and sane.
Fix this as I've tried to fix everything else.
But you don't need to do it alone, Spirits.
He's not alone. Look at these people that he is clearly utilizing. We have the person who's supposedly working for Rodalda. I'm still questioning her logic, but I also understand she's wiser than I am. We have
Oi.
someone who's looking way too intently at your face. Do not grab it. And we have other people, healer, whatever the heck the hammer giant person is going to do. I don't know these people well enough, but, you know, I know that he's a hell of a cook, and if he can bullshit his way through having sad excuse for ingredients and making fantastic food, surely he can figure out his way through something as chaotic as this. I mean, look at them. They're not even suffering for nutrition.
Never
It's
will
amazing.
as long as I live.
See?
And
He's
I
got
will
motivation.
promise you, the Great Mother, that I will
And as,
guide him on his path.
and as long as we manage to keep this valley free of corruption,
Nim, you see Erla walking towards you, and she actually pulls you in for a hug.
Don't smite the bird. Don't smite the bird.
While he is there.
Yeah, he's like crawling on top of Nim's head, just like, nope, 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 not touching her.
Not even
Just bury
any
yourself in the
contact.
main. Just bury yourself in the main, kid. Just bury yourself in the main.
He is. He's hiding inside the main.
Don't pluck out the
Establish-
feather. If you pluck out the feather, it will hurt you. Okay, cool. Tries to give big reassuring bear hug.
I am sorry you saw me lose control and how I hurt not only you, but those you call children of your own.
I don't call them children. They are my children. Only someone as sarcastic as I would have the balls to literally drop a fire bottle onto an elder. They had it coming. Anywho, but terrible jokes aside, they
sounds
are
like
mine.
you had a lot of shit to deal with on your own when you were with your previous party.
They didn't like my antics either. I don't believe in lying. I don't believe in sugarcoating it.
Mm-hmm.
Even for the kids, they deserve to know the truth, the whole truth, even if it hurts. Because when you have all the broken pieces in front of you, you can figure out what you can salvage. So, yes, you made mistakes, oh mother, but that doesn't mean that bridges can't be made somehow. That's part of the reason why I'm not being an angry, spiteful teenager of a child in front of you right now. I'm trying to make sure that we still work together to get whatever we need accomplished. Because, trust me, if I could just whip up the greatest stew ever and cure this, I assure you, we would be working on it and making it happen. We just need to figure out how this happens.
Eagerly struggling with the image of a jovial, childish Nim in his head.
I used to be nice. I used to be really funny. I used to do pranks with spices and things. It was really funny. Some people actually found out that they like spicy food that way.
I promise I will try to make amends.
Just see that they're okay.
I will make sure.
Give them the tools to succeed. They'll surprise you. They always will.
I will do my best to make sure that your children will flourish. I may even have them to come up here.
You
If
do
you wish.
understand that Raleigh is just gonna get into a cooking contest with Brig, right?
Is that a bad thing?
It's horribly one-sided. His enthusiasm for fire is just going to burn the meat. But we will have no one for potions. My daughter is a fine craftsman. And I have the other adorables that still have their own paths to pick. I'm surprised you weren't accusing me of procreating already with the quick resemblance I have for Fern. She may be only half, but she still looks like me at that age. All copper and maybe 2 feet.
How many of these children are there?
As many wayward souls that want to come to this flock.
Wait, who?
There's a half-elf that you may or may not have noticed clinging to Zotek's legs.
You
She is
see her
amongst.
for a moment, just like, you didn't, you sly little.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, so now you're saying that child isn't yours, even though or, she like looks at you for a moment, then looks, like looks down. Like, no, you have
Maiden.
I know. That's why I was
No one
like,
is worthy. Maiden. Yes.
at least not yet. But I still want to hear about this little Aegis of yours.
No! Not doing this now. What did you mean by
Fine.
that sly one? One, I don't procreate. I just group the fallen and the freaking orphans, okay? Whether or not they stick with me or whether or not they go somewhere else is entirely on them.
Yes, I have seen your little menagerie of different children you have collected.
Yes, and each one of them capable warriors of being pains in my butt, and I love them very much for it.
And you know what? You're just as bad as your aunt at that.
Rude?
You don't know which one I'm
Aunt?
talking about.
Exactly why I said rude.
Wait, what do you mean aunt?
I have several.
Well,
That's right.
oh, right, you don't know.
Eager and Spears didn't put the
Yes.
puzzle together yet.
Should they?
Oh, yes, right. Uh, she like quickly steps over next to Spirus.
Uh,
So, Spirus,
yes.
this is my daughter Nim.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Audible blank.
From a different time and a different relationship.
Uh-huh.
Eager starts rapidly looking between the two and finally understanding the resemblance.
The resemblance
And the
clicking.
judgment, hopefully.
So she's kind of like Maji in a way?
No. Maji has her own path and her own duty, which is not necessarily on this realm. My duty is in this realm. I'm not
For
allowed to
now,
leave
till you
those.
have found your mantle, dear.
You're still considered to be a godblood, though, right?
She is Godkin, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Today's full
I
of a
just,
bunch of new experiences and information that I didn't expect to hear.
I wish. Well, there may be one thing I could do. But it would
I am
need
not
to
a
wait.
beast of pride.
Yes, we have bigger priorities right now.
But I sadly have to go now.
Mm-hmm.
I have too many duties. I have too many things that need to be spawned in. Laugh, it's not you who is going to. You just see her, like, her eye starts twitching. I may be the Allmother, and everything spawns from my.
Uh-huh. Hear the
Be
giggling.
quiet, you.
Try not to stress too much, Erla. It might affect the baby. Even though I probably cannot fathom how much stress you're already under.
But at least you know if you need a good meal or, well, a super duper adorable new mother to fawn over. Yeah, you know where they are. What?
You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to eager.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
Beware,
never fine.
beware or I will take your tongue, and I don't care what my sister says.
Point taken.
But he said he has a wife. Mother, please think of his wife. His poor wife.
He does not need a tongue to please her or be useful for her. She gives us a slight sadistic smile
Huh?
and winks
Red.
at Nim.
What? Wait,
Right.
what?
Red.
Oh yeah, pass. Is her tongue back yet as well?
Yes.
Seems to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's,
It's
what?
as sharp as ever, it seems.
What did she mean by that?
Uh, is it
One of
that?
these days, he's gonna go to a fertility goddess, and she's gonna give him the big scroll of joy. And he's going to read it and understand that the human body is made for a variety of things.
Yes.
Hey, naughty, naughty. Don't talk about that right now.
Nim, I actually have a question for you.
Squeezes Crow harder.
You
Yep.
seems to know the goddess your mother talked about.
Uh-huh.
Do you think there's a way to us to come in, me to come in contact with her?
Are you talking about Mithra?
Yes.
That's a very long. I don't even know where to begin that travel from here, but that's close to where I originate from. She can't leave her city. I mean, sure, you could do your prayers and try to get discussion started that way, but she's not like.
But if I need to get this special blessing your mother talked,
Oh yeah,
I
you could
maybe need
probably
to
just
get my
pray to
ass
her.
there.
True, that would be wonderful, and I could see the pretty shiny planets again, which would be fantastic.
And I hope you will try and join me on that travel someday, my love. She looking at Deacon when she asked that.
Good, because I would have become full tomato.
Well, surely, if she's a goddess, prayer would be able to reach her, no?
Prayer, yes, but she won't be able to physically show up, which sucks because she's stuck there. Yay.
I will find a way someday.
Mhm.
She is
Probably.
marshaling the forces of her city to try and deal with what you and your party failed to.
Thanks.
And
I really
another
needed
thing,
the extra stab.
are you feeling all right since that was a big news? You know, one with your
You
father and
asked
them.
me for news about her. I am giving them to you.
I'm still horrified that she's gonna be facing all that crap alone and I can't do fuck all.
She will not be alone. I have put someone who owes me debts into helping her.
Are they wet and
No.
annoying? Okay.
Well, they might be annoying, but they're not wet, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And your little friend is also helping. Together with you two children.
I hope she remembered to scribe down all of her potions.
Oh, Raleigh rains fire from the skies upon those things. He's keeping the border as it is right now.
Which is why
Well,
her
Sobek
taking off-
helps Mithra taking care of all the refugees and stifling the beasts from the south.
What of Pyre and Fern?
Paya hasn't hatched yet. And Fern is being absolutely spoiled by Mithra when she stays in the city. She has to go out with her legions, trying to beat back the tide of the infected.
Couldn't be selfish and ask them to come here. Not if she's tied down there. I wish I could provide these people more, but I can't.
More people are joining in as more tribes awaken to the threat of the infection. So fear not, they are not alone. And they have also handled somewhat the beast. They have shattered the big horde. Only splinter factions are left.
What of my elk? You know I was hunting for him. Where is he?
You actually see Sever getting a sad look.
Damn it.
We tried.
That's just another infection factor that we will have to be wary of. He was coming to the north.
He fell to the infection.
Which means we have
Just a
enough
question. Wouldn't we be around the time where we should leave the camp now? Because they said we have only 2 hours and then we leave.
A couple of hours.
Sorry.
But
So,
yes,
yeah, we can get going and volley this over. They don't need to deal with that gravity. We should get going.
okay. My forces have been prepared, and my war band is ready to join us on the travel.
Before they go, Spirit, you want to mention that there could be someone else showing up before they go, just so they don't think that I'm hunting you or anything.
Yeah. We're leaving a lot earlier than the one of the individuals that was supposed to be with us left to go somewhere else. I think he'll be here to try and find us. I don't remember if you told me you were possibly going to be riding on a dragon or not.
Possibly.
No.
Possibly.
No.
I said I was going to get. Well, I guess you could infer that because I was going to get poison tooth.
I don't know why, but I'm like in my head I'm thinking.
Well,
Hmm?
if he shows up, my son will send him onward back to
He,
the Great Tree. That's where we're heading, is it not?
not mistaken, it's either we were going to take a pit stop at the Great Tree, or we were going to beeline it to the Mountain Lion tribe.
You should tell them where you're going so I know.
I thought you said we was going to the mountain lion first, so we could pick up some supplies. Or people, you said.
Well, I mean, either way, we need to go there, so we can just head to the Mountain Lion, and also
It's
drop
the
off those stones.
we were intending on going to the tree first because we can make a lot faster travel from the tree to the lion tribe.
Yes.
And I guess that you could have a chance to see your children.
That would be nice.
He
Indeed.
said, and looking directly at Iger.
I would hope so. Unfortunately, due to the fact that we can't dream right now, haven't been able to ask anything of Avis.
But just don't get concerned if you see a masked individual appear here on a
Wolf masked.
yeah, wolf masked individual. Well, there's no way to really sugarcoat this. He's getting his kid, and his kid's unique. It's a dragon.
A relatively small one, but still a dragon.
He actually started. It's actually starting to get a little bit dead at the bigger size. Last I saw.
Wait, so you're telling me that a guy on your team is getting their kid who saw every dragon?
Yes.
It was a
Yeah.
it's a very long story how that
Long story
happened.
short, his wife adopted a dragon.
A worthy opponent?
No, let's focus on the current issue first before you start having tussles with him.
I don't know when he'll be here, but he'll be here. Just, yeah, have him get pointed into the direction of where we're going.
My son will make sure to send him on his way.
And that'll work fine.
I will challenge that giant lizard to prove my
While they
strength.
taking this talk,
No killing.
Lena goes to Nim. Hey, Nim. You got dropped that, but much of knowledge, and I can manage it could hurt your soul a little. If you need a friend to talk to, have a good ear.
No, it's fine. We need to get moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Did you need something, Deacon?
Well, I was wanting to mediate with you to talk to Servo.
Looks at Crow, looks at him.
Looks
at Crow too.
at Crow, looks at Nim, looks at Deacon. What?
He's gonna pull out one of the quality stones and the arcane crystal. Would you be able to teach me to make these as he wiggles the arcane crystal?
You know you can mine crystals that you can use. You cannot create them.
I thought that just asked the question.
Unless it's the crystal. Oh, that crystal type. Well, they are. You would need. They grow in high density mana areas. Unless they are grow by using a spell to imprison someone.
Oh. So that means that these are worth more than what they currently are, because of how low possibility that they can be made.
Oh, no. There are fountains of mana in the world where crystals of that nature will also grow, but they are also grown when you cast an entrapment spell on someone.
Huh. Alright then. And the hands over the one quality stone.
Why
No
is it
need.
dark?
And then
Ding that.
I have one last thing I want to ask you.
Yes.
I remember last time you were giving me the option to regain my memories. But I chose the opposite of learning something that has been lost.
Why is it dark?
Don't know.
Have you activated Fog of War this map?
Possibly. Attempting configuration now. Please continue.
Since we're going into unknown territory, and I might have some memories that have detailed descriptions of what's going on in there and what we might be going up against. I was wanting to see if you were, if you were willing to do it if I paid you. As much as I want to take learning my memories slowly, we're better off trying to learn everything that we can now.
Mm-hmm.
You may say that now, but are you sure you would rather not learn your memory slow and dainty, as you told me before? Because it will completely change you if I remove all restrictions placed upon you. And I might not even be able to break all of the restrictions. Someone did a really fine job is trying to keep you unknowing of who and what you are.
He thinks for a moment. That kind of gives me even more reason why to unlock as much as I can. As I pull out the last 3 that I have.
No, I will not. I will not do this now. What?
Why?
Because I am afraid of what he will turn into if I remove all that is put on him. If I break those curses, those restrictions on him, I'm not even sure he will be this person as you're looking at right now. And that's all I can say in this matter. Do not try to dig further into it.
Very well then. Put some back in his bag.
Hide those 3 little gems for something truly you need.
You'll just walk with the party.
You know, you could pick up Lena and get on.
That's fine.
If he
And so
chooses to
wherever
walk, let him walk.
I was gonna say wherever they go, it takes a long time because I'm not there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're also marching with an army, so that's even halving their speed further.
Well, how many orcs are going with them?
A few hundred.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And yes, it is cavalry, but even they are limited in how fast they can travel when you have to think about all the supplies they're also carrying.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be a little bit faster because we are riding?
Yeah, but they're not. The 100 that are following you aren't.
They're cavalry. Cavalry are usually mounted.
Oh, okay.
They are what would be the best word here? It's a horde.
Right.
Like the horse lords, instead of horses, they are riding race boars.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's basically like a
So I
warband.
thought so above board, I thought the objective was to get the shard to the thingamabob as fast as freaking possible.
It would still take us a long time to go. Oh, hold on, I gotta get my string tail. It would take us longer to get up that way through this way. I mean,
It will take you 2 days per square.
2 days. Jesus, fuck.
You're traveling slow because you have to remember, cavalry cannot, go, for
2 days.
full speed. They need to travel at a certain pace, or else you will kill the animals.
16, 18. It's a 20-day march.
If they were
Uh,
on foot, how long would it take? Like double that?
Yes,
Right.
it would easily double since you don't have your little ranger friend who can quite literally magically guide you and speed up your process of traveling. Also, I would like to point out that it's also through rough terrain you're traveling. There is no roads, there is no paths.
And it's
do still have
giant
stuff.
grass that comes up to your waist.
It's still like
so
20
are we going
days.
for tree or are we going for lion? Because as far as I remember, we need to get our ass to.
Well, I mean, if you go into the tree, you're coming very close to the Wolf clan. Maybe make a pit stop on the way. Pick up another clan on the way.
For God's sake, man.
Technically, judging from how the map is, we might be able to get to the lion tribe faster if we just beeline it to it. And that's just based on map-wise, like 45 feet, which is technically 2 less days. Because even the most straight stretch option, you could kind of cheese it.
When you hit the Great Road, it takes only a day per square as you're on foot.
Okay, so yeah, if you go straight there, then like you can either go north or south, and it's quicker either way. So if you go into
the mountains if we do
the
that.
middle of the road,
Yeah.
hit there, and then you can either go north and south a lot quicker. So aim for there, and then once you get there, then you can decide where we go from there.
Yeah. I mean, we could make it there if we beeline it, but at the same time, like, that is also us kind of cutting through a mountain.
But that's what I'm saying. If you hit the path in the middle,
Yeah.
then it's quicker because, yeah, you get to that. It's shorter
we
to
just
get
gotta
to that,
find
and
the
then
road.
it's quicker
Yeah.
along the road. Yeah.
We'll just go
We
to
just gotta find the road.
We'll just go to this, and then we'll make our way. Matt, I wanted to make a diamond quick because Eager asked for one.
What's the diamond for?
And I do.
Experimentation.
Don't say it.
Magic.
Constitution saving throw, I believe.
So are you
Yeah,
making this
concentration.
before you leave the orc tribe?
Yeah.
It's literally just it's barely a few minutes.
No, but I was making sure because it would be better to do it there
No,
rather than when you're traveling because of all the grass.
You're not getting a good diamond, but you'll get something at least.
Well, I mean, if it's just for an experiment, then I suppose it's not that big a deal.
Well, it's possibly depending on the quality of the diamond, how much it can
You
handle.
could just shatter it. Yeah.
And other than that,
I mean, over the next few days, we could probably, because like, trying to make our way through to either the tree or the road, it's gonna take like a few days, if not weeks. So there will be plenty of time for him to make more diamonds to do more experimenting with.
Yeah, but the other thing is you don't want to do it when there's many people around.
Also,
Why
You
speaking
don't
of
want people to know all the
diamonds,
don't want people to know that he can do this. Be secretive with people that you just met.
that is true. But even then, they can't exactly force me to do it.
I mean, they've already seen him do some crazy stuff with that fire tornado and stuff.
Yeah, well, you don't want to give them more info.
I could do it in like a tent or something
That
like
was
that.
accidental.
So instead of having a discussion about diamonds,
Well, we're waiting on
should we
Taz to
continue game?
explain what's happening now.
I was waiting for you guys to actually make a decision of where you were going.
We just said.
we're going to the road,
We
as you
had
said.
to.
We're going to the middle of the road between the tree and the lion tribe, and then we're going towards the lion tribe.
Yeah.
I was about to ask on how long would it be if Deacon just flew to the tree by himself.
If you flew, it would still take some time because
Can't you only do that for like an hour a day or something?
Yeah, but I also have slots and pulls out
Can only
arcane
cast
break.
that like twice.
I can do it at
2
least
hours a
three.
day.
I can at least do it 3 times a day because of the arcane brick.
Oh right,
Mhm.
yeah. And if you take an hour of rest, you can do it again twice.
Yeah, that's why warlocks are a good short rester because I can just constantly keep going at it. I just have to take an hour break every so often.
let's see, you would be able to travel for an hour flight between beams. You would probably be able to do a fly back in a week and a half. From here. Uh,
So 15
like,
days.
yeah, it would take you around 15 days to do this sort of travel, but you would not be able to take any sleep in the meantime. So you will also face exhaustion at some point.
After
This
6
is
days, that's
basically
lethal.
Yeah,
I think it means like you can sleep, but like not long, and you'd always be exhausted each day.
yeah, because he takes like an hour's rest. That's not really time for you to really get any sleep or anything. That's basically just getting a small meal, enjoying the sun a little bit, and then fly on for an
You're just
hour.
power napping constantly.
Yeah.
So what is it? What exactly is the purpose of flying ahead without us?
I don't
What
know.
would you do?
I was gonna probably try to do my own stuff about smithing and stuff, but I can wait if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Could also drop off the crystal.
Because
if that's where
you have promised Lena to go to the lion type with her.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you
So
want to do that, I'd
Is she
say
gonna
wait
meet
till
her
you get
parents?
wait till you get to the path, and then you can branch off.
Then it would take him a day to fly.
Yeah.
To Yggdrasil, well, the other party spent a couple of days traveling up to the clan of the lion.
But if you do that, he breaking his promise to Lena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a
which I
risk.
That
won't.
all comes first.
I'm just wanting to know what my options were.
So in total, how many days is it going to take to get to the lion tribe in such a fashion?
I think it's just gonna speed run it.
It was a total of 20
Paz,
days.
need to keep track of the time. So how long?
Let's see, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
20
18,
days to reach
20.
the path.
20 days.
20 days to reach the path.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then it's a day because of the road per square.
So that's 25
3 more
days in
days
total.
or 4.
25.
When we
That's 4, I
reach the
guess.
path, Uka gives birth? Because there was only 2 weeks left?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So basically, right now, Uka giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. She
A-
might
and,
either.
and of course, Nala.
Yeah.
Now the question is, how long does it take for Riot to reach?
Well, I mean, we can stay with you guys this session, and then we can do mine next session.
No, because you actually are going way faster than they are. I'd
Yeah,
like to
but
point
I'm
out.
saying, like, just stay with them for now, and then next week we can start with mine, because mine will take a decent amount of time.
How would it take a decent amount of time?
What I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
You're planning to have a moment when you reach.
Can I
I've got a
put
lot of stuff
down
to do.
Brioff where
Ah,
he is on
okay.
the map? Where is he? So that way I can just like fully understand the sheer mapping of. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
just drop
over here.
drop a right
Well, actually,
there.
not exactly there. He's more like
Yeah,
here.
in that
but
area.
He's in the middle of the mountain range.
Copy that. Sorry, his token's playing the invisibility game again.
Basically the same place I broke my back.
Yep.
Yep.
Good
Yeah, it's on.
memories.
I'm on the other side of the mountain. I'm on the where we went up. That was on where we went down.
Yeah. So,
Why did it break his token again? The fuck?
I don't know. I'm still trying to fix it. 1 second.
Sorry for the delay, viewers. We are having some founding.
There we
trouble.
go. I fixed it.
Okay, that's what causes the break.
I break
Whatever.
everything.
It's fine. Just patch job it. We're in the middle of stream right now. All that matters is that we get to see where his silly mug is, so that way it's like, behold, viewers, our friend is located here. We are located there. That is where we are going. Good thing that fluff ball can fly.
Because like, wait, he can travel 1 square a day, so talk there.
But that's also a question of if Poison Tooth and him are going together, because like Poison Tooth
Unless
is
it's
way
mountain, then
faster
it
even.
is 2 days per square.
Yeah, because
So yeah, how long
Tooth
would
is
it
even
have taken me
faster.
to get there out of that 20 days?
You would have reached the area where Poison Tooth would have been in the first 10 days. You would have reached that. That's why I'm
Okay.
just like, you should be on your way back for when they finally arrive up by the Clan of the Lion. You should already
Right.
be on your way back. Because
So,
when you're
yeah.
flying, it's again also because of your ranger effect. Also, even if you're flying, it's still in effect. So you actually travels 2 squares a day when flying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you
'Cause,
are
yeah,
ridiculously fast together.
I would have stopped at the boar, and then not the boar. The boar tribe, and they
Yeah,
would have
you
told
would
me
have
where they're
to take a
going, and then I'm
detour
going
to the
from there.
boar.
Yeah. I can't just go straight there because I don't know. But
So
that wouldn't
that's-
take very long anyway.
So that's about 20 squares.
So, what? That's
It would take him 12 days of flight.
so I should get there about, roughly about the same time as them.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
roughly around
Right.
the same time.
Right.
Maybe a day later, because there is also with having
Okay,
to
yeah.
I mean, the question,
Let's go with it.
it's really a
Let's
question.
go with a day later because
it's
then
really a
it's easier.
question, Ray. It's really a question, Riot. Like, how much time do you think your bit is going to take up?
I mean, it won't. It'll take like a few hours or something, like talking
Like, because
and
we
stuff.
still have about 2 right now.
tops 2.
Okay, well, yeah, we can
So
do
we
that.
might be able to
If
squeeze your bit in before the full transition to the next area.
okay,
Which would be good
Or
because then that way you
it's up to you,
can do your
boss.
stuff and we can focus on the Lion Tribe all next week, which would be great.
true.
Yeah, either
We're all
you can.
we'll be all together again.
Well, are we then going to take his bit now? And have a little wait with you guys, and then he should somewhat around at the same time, and we all, meet up at the Lion Tribe together.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
I'm fine with it.
Isn't that just what I said?
That's exactly what you said.
Okay.
Get this edgy boy his solo moment.
Okay.
Flip the table. I'm leaving. Fuck this shit.
I can finally enjoy my drink in silence.
Hmm.
Okay. Mute up then. Don't want to hear your spit take in the middle of the awesome edginess. Also, for his moment, did you have a particular map in mind?
Yes.
You-
Cliffs.
You've got like a mountain region.
Cool, cool, cool.
Or you're just straight up back at the Eye of Sharenthu.
Well, yeah. Have you? I don't know if he's brought that map over.
I don't know.
I just
thought that
see
maybe we
darkness.
could probably take a nice quick break while we try to MacGyver some of this stuff together. That way you
Actually,
guys
that
can,
would be good because I need a refill on my vodka. So I was
Gotcha.
upset when
Yeah,
I was like, I was like, "Go stay with them. I need to make another drink."
I can
But
use the
okay.
time to get snackies.
But
as
we
well.
are at the cliffs where he was.
Did you want me to bring this to light or no?
Isn't it to
Or is
light the
everything fine? Okay. Well, no. I just wanted to triple check. Because if it's supposed to be this gorgeous slate gray and that's not night mode, I wanted to, like,
It is gray.
that's awesome. Then you're fine. I don't have to tweak anything.
Yeah, and none of us can see it. I just checked the stream, and that's not what we're seeing.
I
Okay,
see
what
the
are the players saying?
darkness.
It's just a
Gotcha.
black screen on our end.
Gotcha. Let me fix that for you then. Pass, focus on doing your awesomeness, and I'll settle the lighting so that way the kiddos don't go blind. Bam.
There it is.
Easy peasy breezy.
Wait,
Dragon.
was this the map where Riot had that confrontation with Urla that time?
Who plays with his goddamn token opacity? I told people stop playing with their tokens.
Okay, first off, Riot's token has always been freaking broken. And I was in the middle of trying to fix it, but we were doing, quick and dirty because of stream. So
Yes.
the alternatives are all set up there. You got this.
Get dirty the way I like it.
Yeah.
No, it just looked like someone had turned down the opacity of his token to make it invisible, which is just like,
Like I said, that's been a hiccup with this token ever since the beginning. I have elected to scrap this character sheet and change it. Again, this is an off-stream thing, not an on-stream
Roger.
thing. You got this.
I got this. Riot, you managed to climb the mountains. It has taken you a tiresome time to get up here. You recognize the mountain, but it feels different.
Just give me a sec. Okay. So what was that pass? Sorry.
As you climb the mountain, finally arriving, there is not the same adventure behind it. There is more of this empty feeling as you finally climbs um, up to the plateau.
Do I see poison tooth?
Not at first. Or actually, roll me um
Perception?
yes. 19. You see a cave where there was not one before. Or rather, a hole that leads into the mountain itself. Like, you see, like, this indenture, and then you, like, see there's a cave beneath.
Yeah. Also, I don't have Fang with me now. I've absorbed him.
Yeah.
Alright. I will. How the fuck do I move the token?
WASD method, WASD.
Oh,
Should
okay.
learn to move it. Yeah. There you go, my dude. Yeah, you got it.
As you
Poison
climb
tooth.
down,
Wait, go. You go, pass.
what's this
How
that you seek to disturb me?
how is your training going?
Done as much as it can be done.
What do you mean? Shrine Tooth can't teach you anymore?
He is dead.
Damn it. Well.
He's been dead for a week.
This complicates things.
But I inherited much from him.
That's good to hear, at least.
And you taught me much. But
Me
what
still.
are you doing here?
I've come to collect you.
Collect me.
Battle will be starting soon. We will need you. There's something I need to try.
What?
I'm going to need to call on Erla. Maybe there's still a possibility. I was hoping before Sharanthu died, I was hoping I'd get here before that, but I was hoping that they would be able to give up their core as they died to empower you. Still may be possible, but I'm not sure.
His core is mine.
Oh, well, that is good. That is good.
Has you actually looked at Poison Tooth as they step out from the darkness of the cave they have
A lot
made?
bigger.
Almost 3 times as big.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Almost 3 times as big, and he's not huge yet.
He's at the tip of the scale of being categorized as huge, but not entirely.
oh, that cuts off most of my plan then. It's already been done.
He carved it out of his still beating chest for me to inherit. I have. So what was it that you wanted with that core?
Well, exactly what happened. I was hoping he would surrender it so we could give it to you. But that's already come to pass. But, yeah. We've been uniting the tribes, and we're almost done.
I have heard,
So-
so the birds have been whispering it to me.
So, it's time to head back. But, before we go, I know we haven't really seen eye to eye. I know you don't like me. I don't mind.
I only tolerate you because you're with Mother.
Well, that's one thing we have in common. We would both die to protect her. So, there's something that I ask of you that will bond us in this.
What?
May I have one of your scales? A tiny one off your tail. Out of character, I'm looking for one like the size of like a guitar pick. Pass.
He still hisses at you. You ask for me to pluck one of my scales for you.
Yes.
Fine. You can get a scale of me when I shed my next scales.
When shall that be? Have you done? Is there any in the cave? Any small ones?
No, because I eat them, usually.
Okay.
I eat my
Do you know?
sheddings.
Do you
But
know
with
when it may
next,
happen again?
probably in a couple of weeks, the way I've been growing, I can already feel my skin is tight. Irritating.
Well, May, could you pull one for me, please? I'd rather do it now while we're here
Do you know
alone.
how much that hurts and how vulnerable it makes me at that spot to rip out a scale?
What I'm gonna do will hurt as well. I can heal you. Think of it as bonding through pain.
You're truly asking of much. You see him clasping onto one of the small scales on his claws, and you just see him ripping it out, blood splattering. And you hear them winch as they throw a chunk of hide and a scale to you. Are you happy now?
Yes, thank you. I'll pick it up, and then I'll draw salvation. And on my right hand, just under the knuckles, I will cut my hand like across the back of the palm, and then I will push the scale under the skin, so it's like on the top of my hand under the skin, and then I will heal my hand, and then I will heal his. Hopefully, in time. I'll just be looking at my hand. Maybe some of your abilities will rub off on me.
Just for doing that, a waste.
We'll see.
But I guess you also would need a ride to get home faster.
Yes. But there's a pit stop I want to make. Just in the valley behind us.
Why?
I want to collect some more of these crystals. And I'll pull one of the crystal arrows I have. I want to make some more of these. And maybe collect some bigger ones.
Trinkets. Sharp little rocks you want to collect. When you said that we are meeting up with everybody because there's a big fight coming. And now you want me to
Yes.
go on a
These
scavenging
will
hunt?
help. These will help in the fight. It won't be
Fine.
long.
Climb on then.
Alright,
But
I'll climb on.
If you pull one of my spines out, I will drop you.
I don't need any more. These little shards are better than the arrows are made out of your spines.
Of course, they might have been, but not the new spines I have grown. Stronger, harder.
Well, maybe we can work with that later. I won't do
And
that
some
now.
of them even has poison tips.
No. We will
So, don't
talk on
touch
this
them.
later. Very well.
They will then fly up from with you holding on for dear life, as
Mm-hmm.
this is the first time you're actually riding on.
I just get the image of Neverending Story in my head now.
God damn it! Now you're giving me the goddamn music on my mind. F you.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, we can hear it after session.
Yep. Yeah, so I want to make a pit stop in the valley and collect some more of the shards for arrows and maybe other ones for spells and stuff.
We shall see how luck favors you.
Mm-hmm.
Please roll me a scavenging dice.
And what the fuck is that?
I mean, yeah, buddy. Are we doing perception, investigation? I mean, what are we
If
rolling
you're
here,
hunting
boss?
for materials, that's usually survival.
That is
Or
survival
investigation?
scavenging.
Yeah, yeah. So, survival.
No, actually, roll me investigation first because you need to track down if you can find any more workable of these small crystal bits.
That's kind of shit. I mean,
That might,
the crystal exploded, so they'd
yeah,
be, well, I guess they'd be hard to find then.
yeah. Uh, you don't say. The big chunks you already have looted out of the place. There were also a few unstable chunks you let be because they were just like, yeah, I'm not touching that because that's gonna explode. Birds lands on it, it explodes, kills the bird, and the crystal is gone. Okay, time to roll.
So is this just for like the shards, or is it for everything?
Roll me survival, please. Now.
Mm,
Oh
kidding me.
no. Are there anybody who wish to sacrifice a reroll for him?
Go.
We're not in the scene, so we can't use
Yeah.
it by your
Yep,
rules.
we can't.
Surprise.
I will allow it for this just once here. Or else this
Dateline Primo.
All
Throws.
right, all right.
Chocolate.
I'll reduce my initiative count to 2.
Thank you.
That's not inspiration? I thought you needed inspiration, not initiative count.
That's sorry, not initiative count.
I was gonna give the initiative, so he can has. Then I will be back to 2. Yep.
That's better.
Mm-hmm.
Because can I be honest with a critical failure he just rolled?
He will explode.
He would have
He
picked
Where's
up
walks
that
over.
one
something
go?
that would
Oh,
explode, wouldn't he?
here's a giant
Yeah,
chunk of crystal I can use.
get one of the
Touches it.
exploding ones.
Touches it, boom.
He's gone. Together
Yeah.
with
Let's not do that.
Don't do that
Let's
to
go
my
with the
fucking
opposite
friend.
of a 21.
Oh.
kills himself and the dragon only
Well,
Dear
after playing
God,
for
no.
like
that
Just
was
fucking
short
turned
lived.
into a cluster bomb.
Stop, Cease. I wish to meet nephew.
Should we
Cease.
continue past?
you manage to collect. Let's see here. I need to roll. Where are they? There they are. And then I need to divide it. You managed to find 3 big pieces, like think of like soda can sized.
So would these be level 2 crystals?
No, this is level 1 crystals.
Okay. And how
But you
many was
did
that?
find a couple of level 2 and beyond potential class level of these stones, but they were sparking.
Right.
As
Okay.
if you touch them, they might go boom.
Right. So the level 2 ones were like that as well.
Yes.
Okay. So how many level 1s?
As I said, you find 3 level 1 chunks, and you
Okay.
find 18 smaller ones you can use
Ooh,
for like arrowheads.
arrowheads. Nice. Okay. Oh, it's a full quiver plus 1. Nice. Okay.
18 shards.
Well, full quiver's 20, but kick-ass nicknames.
Yeah. Well, I've got 3 already. So that's
Keep
why I
going.
said a full
Yeah.
plus 1. Um.
You need
Okay.
to make a specialized quiver actually to store them in, because they will go through your normal quiver because of their sharpness.
Well, I'm already carrying
Mm.
3, and you've never mentioned that, so
Well, if you're
Nope.
going to have
a full one. Okay.
a full quiver, you need to make a specialized hardened bottom one, or else they will puncture your quiver.
All right.
Isn't that
Well,
only
I-
considering if the arrow is pointing down?
I
well,
heard you have to steal
it would be.
someone's boots.
If they don't even have boots, sweetie.
I have boots. Why don't they have boots? Cringe. Gotta
Because they're
teach you
less
guys how to cobble
technologically
too.
advanced as yours than your civilization.
They went with hey, we want to build stuff and like expand industry wise. Doesn't make footwear or anything, but we created
Yeah.
the wheel.
We
I
didn't go the
mentioned
fashion route.
I mentioned plants. Sorry, planets, and no one bats an eye. I internally cried.
We
I
can't
would have
even
said
Literally
something
write.
if I was
invented the
there.
pulley system. I
What do you
know. Literally
expect?
the inventor of the pulley system. Nothing.
Oh,
Absolutely nothing.
fun fact about that. Avis can write now.
Yeah.
She invented the.
Cool clip.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she and I get to compare alphabets or beefabets. It's gonna be great.
Mm.
Yay!
That was the downtime for.
I see.
Okay. Well, one.
She and Ginny finished the alphabet together, actually.
Oh, Jimny. Oh dear God, I worked with her.
Oh, the
Yes.
stalker?
Yes.
She was desperate. She's going to kill them.
Well, it's okay. She's a married woman now. She's over that phase.
That's fair, yeah. Well,
Is she?
it could still be unrequited love.
She's not married. She's engaged.
Oh, that's
One.
right. She's engaged. Yes. Well, there you go.
I'm
Well, I
still
mean,
scared
she'd
of
do
her.
it just to be close to you. So.
Ugh.
Come now, Avis. It's just a little project we're working on. Besides, you did give me this material to work on, and I just thought we could
Don't
work on it
touch
together
me.
now. I'm not touching you. Cool off.
Yeah, she's just sitting uncomfortably close.
Yeah.
Keeps like
Like
nudging closer and
genuinely
closer when
shoulder
you're
to
not
shoulder.
looking. Yeah.
Like, look here. At
Guys,
this
should
way
we
of writing.
continue or instead of
Stop!
Well, this is
Jesus
all canon
Christ.
stuff. It's just not with us. So, you know, it
Yeah.
works. It fits. Okay. Yeah. After that, after I collect that stuff, then we'll head back. Oh
The
wait, we
val-
gotta head to the boar tribe. So
yeah.
yeah, we'll see how the boar
Over a
tribe
couple of
react.
days, you return to the boar tribe. Like, you fly over it, you see. Wait, there's a big chunk of people missing. I don't see the Iron Giant. There's this
I didn't know
giant.
there was an iron giant.
Yeah,
I
he
wasn't
doesn't
there.
know.
Oh, right. You see a giant track of well, things that had left the encampment going westward.
Hmm. I will land.
Inside the tribe or
No,
outside?
no, outside.
Good.
Probably not too close, but enough to intimidate. Close enough to intimidate.
God fucking damn it. Of course he is.
Why? Why? Why do you have to start trouble everywhere you go?
Because it's
Um,
fun.
You met this man?
Because it's Riot.
because it's Riot. He doesn't give a fuck. Um, a rider comes out to you, looks at you. Who the fuck are you? And what the fuck? That's Dragon. Holy shit!
I'll climb down, and if he's still there, I'll just walk past him towards the tribe.
He just turns around and rides back to the tribe. You hear alarm being raised.
I'll turn to Poison Fang and say, "Just wait here. I need to check something."
I go where I wishes, and right now, slumps down. I like to stay here.
Sure.
Still a rowdy teenager.
Fucking
And then
tsundere.
I'll keep
I am
walking.
going to bribe the fuck out of my sweet. This is probably just another cousin. Fuck it. I don't know if he qualifies as a nephew.
Yeah. It'd be like second nephew sort of thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
Still
we'll
adopted,
work that
though.
out later. Yeah.
You arrive at the gates. You see they're closed.
It's just like there's no one there.
There is an orc that like pops its head over the barricade and just be like, "What do you want, you skinny little twat?"
I'm looking for some people. Their leader was on fire.
Yeah, they were here. They traveled west with our chieftain. Now, go and take your little lizard and get out of here.
I'm already walking off. Mid sentence, I just turn around and walk off.
This is Ria.
And then I climb back onto Poison Tooth and I go, I guess we're following these tracks.
That's what I said from the beginning. They probably were. But no, you had to land and make us waste like an hour. It was a good nap, though.
That was literally not that long.
Not even
Anyway,
5 minutes.
would you have preferred that we fly on for days and then find out that they were back there? Thank you. Let's go.
As they fly off, he just like turns and looks. I will throw you off at the nearest volcano.
Your mother would be very upset with you.
I will outlive her if it comes to that.
She'd be upset with you now while she's alive. You don't want to upset your mother, do you?
Right up, grandmother.
Oh, right,
That's
let
all I say.
alone grandma.
We fly on.
In silence, brooding.
Yeah.
This freaking masked bandit on my back giving me lips. Fuck this guy.
If we see them, then
You don't
okay,
because
so
you did get
we get there
delayed
around
by
the same time.
You arrived like at the evening of the day where they have arrived up there, so there will be a slight time delay.
Okay, right.
I
Well,
guess
I
we're
will.
taking our rival first then.
Okay, yeah. You guys go first.
I am not entirely sure we can actually manage it today, or can we?
Well,
I mean,
currently
we
at
can do
6.
them showing up. It's only been like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we're currently
If you
at
want
2 hours
me
36
show up,
minutes, so we should be fine.
if you want me to show up at the beginning of next session, that's fine. But you can at least do their part.
True.
I also want.
But
there's
I
also
would
some-
like to ask if we can take a small break really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
Snack for
uh,
the
snacks, vodka, toilet visits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Also,
important.
Yeah,
some
go ahead.
music. Good music.
I will
Also, there's
basically
something I
be
wanted to
glad
do
if we
along the
could,
way, so
before we end session today, could do the meetup with Deacon and Lena's parents. Because I'm probably gonna switch to Uka next session.
I mean, you just had the kids. You would have to look after them for a bit. I don't know if you can do that.
yeah, you're not gonna. Uka's not immediately gonna be available again.
It's not like you just
Yeah.
pop out the kids and go, "All right, off to work."
Well, there are women
We've
like
taken
that,
a couple of weeks and then she's ready.
She could, get a wet nurse for them. She is
Nice.
of that level where she can hire a wet nurse.
Anyway, break time.
Yeah, we will be right back in a few.
I mean, we're not going anywhere.
It was so
Yeah.
We're just
very
gonna
We're
cruise
nice.
ship.
gonna answer shamelessly. So you're
I
fine.
have a question. I have a question to you,
banter.
Rioth. In
Yeah.
the time that Rioth left, would he have allowed to have Sophie continue using his tools, or would he have brought his tools with him?
No,
Nah.
no
Not a
way.
chance, no.
All right.
Not a chance, no.
They're the last thing he has of the woman that raised him.
It's so
They're not going anywhere. It's like he stares dead ass at you when you use them.
Yeah. Didn't he
And then you go over-
Didn't he
and then you go over
take
to- and
over
then
at
you
some
go
point?
over that, and then you go over to him.
No,
and
no.
ask him, "Hey, can I borrow your tools until you get back?" And he's like,
Didn't
and
you
he's-
say like the moment she starts
Deathly.
using them, he's like, "Oh no, that's not how you use it," and starts doing it for
Yeah.
her?
No. He just berates you.
Oh, I see.
The
Yeah.
entire
It's the
time.
Gordon Ramsay way of training.
Yes.
No,
Yes. Exactly.
that is completely false. Because if you are someone that is supposed to be of adequate training and adequate background, he's not gonna handhold you for squat. Have you seen him work with those kids? He definitely is capable of teaching the nice way. It's just, well, Sylphie is Sylphie, Rioth is Rioth, and it's very much guard dog. Go on. No,
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing
true.
it wrong. You're not asking
yeah,
me questions. I'm just gonna keep telling you you're doing it wrong.
when you're doing good, he doesn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
He just nods and stuff quietly. But then as soon as you start fucking up, then he's berating you and like giving you directions and stuff. Like you're fucking useless. You can't even do it right. But yeah, he lets you do it.
He is a horrible teacher.
Well, the thing is, when he's quiet, then you know that you're doing right.
See, you shut him up. Good job.
First
Fabulous.
time anyone's ever shut him up.
Because
I
you
would
did it.
say
You did it with a good job.
I would say there are other people who shut him up pretty well.
His wife.
My wife.
His mother-in-law.
No, there's nothing there. Like I'm not afraid of her at all. Everyone else
Yeah,
is. but
Riot
I'm
is basically
It-
the only
it's-
one
it's
who's
not
basically telling you to
fear.
fucking shut up.
Yeah, I
It's
was
not
the one that told her
fear,
to shut up.
it's- Yeah. I didn't think he'd be afraid. I think it would be more of a, I don't have to say fuck all around. She knows what she needs to do, kind of. I don't need direction from you.
The only two people who have put Magna in place is Riot and Anuka.
Yeah, that's how I got her
and then
respect.
Magna was like, "Oh, you have the level of guts to stand up to me. Here, have my daughter's hand in marriage."
Basically, that's how it was. Yeah. Because I told her to shut up because she was berating Uka and Nala for when we went out to and found poison tooth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Barely remember any of that.
I mean, it might help the fact that you weren't there.
No, it's the fact that, I try to watch some of the
Mm.
episodes, I know that for Team 1 there's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I
yeah.
was only part of the community.
I mean, we're literally in
for
the
a while.
hundreds right now. What do you expect?
I mean, that's true, but that's part of the reason why I try to, thumb through it with, oh look, there's a memorable moment. Oh, that would make a cool fan art idea. Da 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 da. It's that kind of shenanigan.
Right.
I'm just happy not to be on the center stage for a little bit.
Oh, that would be a cool fan art idea. It never comes back to it.
I mean, yeah.
We'll
We
be
should
doing-
My
see how
thing
many
would have taken
animation
longer.
projects are still in limbo.
My thing was going to take longer. Like, I was going to ask Shrine-Through to sacrifice herself and then get call on Uthla, not Uthla, Urla to implant that, but that was already done, so that was all cut off. So that's why I thought it was going to take
Time
longer.
shaved off.
Yeah.
We're time saving over here. What the fuck?
I was like, fuck. I
Yeah.
was like, well, maybe we can still salvage it. Maybe we can get it out of the corpse, but it doesn't matter now.
Bushra is being incredibly cute right now.
It's a cat. There's two modes: murder, cute, and then there's
Like that.
murder cute.
It's like
then
that.
there's
That
zoomies.
could have been an adventure on its own. I would have cut my way in and fucking hacked to
What
find
the
that
fuck?
ore.
Dude?
Yeah, back.
I'm not sure you even could, considering he's surrounded by a mountain.
Oh no, it's going to
No,
go
he
through the
is
eyeballs.
the mountain.
He was going in the eye.
Because that
Oh,
was
not
like
up
the
the
biggest
butt?
thing that we could see.
Attack him from the inside.
As a famous anime once taught me, the best way to take down a dragon is to stab it up its scaly ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, I wasn't going to do that.
yeah.
What the fuck kind of anime are you watching,
I
bro?
think I know
know.
exactly which one he's
Some
watching.
commonplace,
Weird
the world's
hentai
strongest.
shit.
Yeah, commonplace, the world's
yeah.
strongest. Yep.
Yeah, no. I prefer my method with dealing with dragons. It's it's a lot better. In
I mean,
my humble
is
opinion.
it? She quite enjoyed that.
You know, let's talk about something else.
Let's talk about something else instead of beast taming.
The fitness
Yeah,
gram
yeah.
pacer test is a multi-scale aerobics capacity test.
Let's literally talk about anything else.
Fucking
Don't worry.
love how much
I
of
got
that
you, fam.
freaking script you know.
So
Damn.
okay, so King,
Yeah.
is there a way for us to kind of like secretively do the whole diamond testing thing
We could just do it in a
without,
tent.
without having people look in on it?
We could just make a tent.
Rut rum. Rut rum.
Well, considering
Hmm?
the
Going
amount of
to slightly
heat you
annoy you.
produce during the creation,
What?
you might burn the tent down.
I'm going to slightly annoy
Yeah.
you.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Making-
slightly annoy you.
Diamonds. Oh wait. no.
What are you? What
Yes,
exactly are you doing?
What are you doing?
So your cute little icon that has your name on it, it was pitched out black, and I'm like, I bet you anything, we're gonna have a marker that's gonna be pitch black, and I'm gonna confuse you for it. So what I did was, I went just a hair into the black, but black gray, so that way I could make out your cute little R.
R.
But you're still
Oh,
black.
I see.
You're just smoky black.
Cool.
Smoky black.
Thumbs up.
That's why I
So
was like,
Pepper,
going to annoy you.
I'm guessing Lena's parents came with her when she went up to the Lion Tribe.
No,
No, they're still.
they are at the Lions. She's
Yeah,
from
that's
the
what
Lion.
I said. That's what I said. They're at. Oh, okay. So yeah, they didn't come with. They were already there. Right. Okay.
They didn't come with her because they lived there.
That's right. Yeah, you were there originally and then left with the druids. I understand.
Do you?
I do.
Do you see it?
Well, do you, punk?
Did you see it?
Well, that's
On
the
the edge
last
of the frame, a
pineapple.
white object can be.
So yeah, that whole thing.
Shit, farting on my roommate's door.
That whole thing with the scale. That will come to fruition when we hit level 8.
Yeah, and until until it creates an infection in your hand and you lose the arm.
Eh,
That is
that's
a
fine.
foreign substance being inserted
fine.
into your flesh.
Also, those
It's
scales are poisonous.
It's that was the idea.
You're gonna die.
No,
Bye.
I get
I get
resistance
cool
to it
powers.
at level 8.
He's over here
That's
like
why I did it.
Get some not related.
You don't
stomach right
necessarily
now.
need to create a reason for that to happen, you know?
I wanted to, so it fit.
You see, I just wanted to do this.
As if you want to say hello to the group, maybe turn on your mic.
That is
said
an
hello.
idea. Hello.
Forget to unmute.
No, I did not unmute. I think it just didn't register when I pushed my press to speak button.
Right.
Anyway, we're back now.
We bet.
Wow.
Loyal.
There's no token in this scene which
It
gives you
is
visibility
black.
of the area.
No,
Oh, don't worry.
I do not
we're gonna fix
exist.
that. It's okay. Just enjoy the void.
Looking into the
I
void.
will certainly enjoy your presence.
Oh, there it is.
dab, dab,
Hey,
dab,
these people.
dab, dab.
Now
Yeah,
go
I was
sit.
gonna say phrasing there.
The void, not that void.
I'll take it how I wish.
Oh, buddy.
No, hold on now.
I think for the best of both of us, I do not look into that void.
Are
Anyway.
you afraid you'd see something that you like?
Like all the terrible US fan art I have. Yeah. Go, go, go.
God fucking.
They return.
They return.
Everybody scatter!
Lab bootsteps.
I'm actually curious about did Deacon actually end up giving Lena the necklace?
Mithras necklace?
I still technically have it on me until the need arises. Raises eyebrow.
Okay, just because I need to put it on her character sheet if he actually did.
I can.
You may place your. Wait, can I just put the party token on and they should be able to see?
We can
But
already
I
see.
did so that way they could see already. So there you go. Mother fluffer. 1 second.
You can
Come here,
just
little
put
rascal.
the singular on because we're probably gonna do different things.
Oh, you want to do single characters instead?
Oh, we can do that, but I would give me a second here. I need to do some tweaking on the map then.
He's tweaking.
He's tweaking.
Tweaking,
He's twerking.
mapping.
He's doing it.
Membership.
No.
Also, whilst you're working on that pass, would you be able to would it be possible for me and Spears to try to somewhat out of sight during our journey, like the stops we make,
We want to secretly
do the
make diamond.
enchanting thing that we planned?
Do you have the items you need to make set diamonds? Because you need.
Charcoal's easy enough to make.
That's how he was doing it before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell you about it. So charcoal's easy enough to make. All we need is like a tent that I've done it in a tent before.
A tent that won't burn down. You do it. I think it's probably also dependent on, your role.
I mean, you could always go off on your
not
own
here, but-
and do something. Like, split off for a bit and do something like that.
Would you like me to set down the players so that way they
Yes.
can go to a section? 1 moment, please. Loading in players. That did not auto-load.
Activating AI.
Typically.
And all my Seagrams are gone.
Where'd you show up? There you are.
Some of the tokens done disappeared. Oh, okay. Yep. I was gonna say, Sylphie, Sylphie, wait,
Oh, I won't say that.
Sylphie,
Won't say that.
that's the wrong outfit.
Wait, there you go.
Wait, what? They're one token? What the fuck?
Yeah, I made it so
Okay.
that way all you have to do is swap through them. That way you don't have to
cool.
worry about it.
All right.
That way, if you have different modes, like Spears over here, when he wants to go Super Saiyan, he can do so.
Meow.
He has a Super Saiyan mode?
I'm blue now.
Yeah, he
How
has a
does-
Super Saiyan mode. I made sure.
Oh
to
my
make
god, you
sure
could
that
go blue.
happened.
I'm normal
Can
now.
I do that
This
myself
is
as
awesome.
well?
Technically yes.
Right
but
click and
I
there
don't
should
have
be
art
a-
for that. So I haven't
yeah.
fixed it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Look at that. I can do it myself.
There you go.
Nice.
Double-sided.
Yippee.
There you go, sweet
Is
one.
this also done? No, it still counts as Sylphie when I click on it.
Deacon
Yeah.
be a little bit bigger because his size?
Yeah, I got you. One sec.
I got you, homie.
Oh, yeah, he's at the wrong ratio. I got you.
Like, does it also show the full art of Avis when you're flipped?
No. It'll default to Sylphie because she has that character currently assigned to her. If she were to assign herself Avis, then it would go into full Avis. But I did it set. I set it up specifically this way for the tokens, so that way characters that have different modes, such as Nim being able to wild shape or Rioth going full werewolf, should be allowed to have his shenanigans.
Ooh,
There you go. That way you're a little bigger.
You fat boy.
Bruh.
It just means he's
Bruh.
eating good.
Thick boy.
Yeah.
It just means he's eating good.
Really kind of funny the way they are standing. They look like Lena's holding his hand.
I know. Like cute.
Except
Get
he's
him.
not reaching back out to her.
Get him.
She's grabbing something alright. It's not his hand.
Oh my
It's
god.
almost like she's putting.
Can we
her-
please
it's-
continue with the scene? I'm begging you.
I apologize.
Please.
So again, can we make
help.
some rolls for that diamond process pass?
Probably too busy dying. Hold on.
He is out in the kitchen and he's nudging.
That'll work.
Just basically sent me a thumbs up to tell that would be okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Cool, cool, cool.
Well, we
we
mildly
had
separate from the group.
25 days in total, so we can stock up pretty good.
Should we take a
I am
mild?
on the hunt for tubers.
Pepper, ask him how many they can roll.
You can
Oh, you're right.
roll. Well, roll me.
I think when we initially first did this, it was like you said it was only one per day,
Yeah.
Yes.
but we can group up the rolls into just one instead of 25 separate rolls, if you want.
And the travel had taken 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we have plenty of time to.
Roll
Make
me. 5 rolls.
5 rolls? Okay. One. Not even gonna look, just keep going.
Nice, double 18.
2.
Nat 20.
Duality of man.
3. And 4.
A failure.
Ish.
And then last but not least, a 5.
4 success, 1 failure. One part of the journey, you simply just can't really concentrate or gather enough materials to actually make proper size diamonds. So they kind of not really shaped correctly, so they are kind of wasted.
Mm-hmm.
But you managed to make 2 batches of okay with the 15 and 2 batches of high quality
Alright, you agree?
How many are in a batch?
Fine.
Assumedly 5, right?
5.
Okay.
So,
We can test out with different qualities.
yep. So what, 10 good quality and 10 high quality?
Average quality, and then one batch of probably just material to be turned into powder.
Well, they are rather shattered. So yeah, it is something you could potentially turn into powder if you had the right tools, which you don't.
Unfortunately.
Don't worry, Lena can upgrade her stuff.
I have mortar and pestle, so. Huh?
That doesn't work with diamonds. You would need something a little bit more
Advanced.
advanced than a mortar and pestle to grind diamonds into dust.
Yeah, that requires like a full-on milling stone or something.
Basically, a better way of saying it, a better kind of the thing I have.
Alright, well,
Right.
here's your guidance.
Anyway,
You arrive at the outskirts of the Lion Tribe encampment. And you have had a run-in with a patrol of the warriors of the tribe.
Yeah.
On your way here, and you're shown who is leading the wall band. At first, there was kind of panic that, oh shit, a wall band in a backyard.
being attacked.
But as you make it clear
gotta
that,
hold
hey,
up our banner.
yeah, but they see your banner amongst the wall band's banner, which
Doesn't really create much confidence.
Not really. But as they see you riding in the front of the warband, they of course let you pass through and send some runner back. As you're traveling at a more leisure pace, not to tire out the animals too much, because it has been a rough ride. As you have been needing to take stops for the animals, so every few hours for them to get something to eat or drink before continue on.
Yeah.
But you finally arrive. You may move your tokens towards the gatehouse, if you please. Where the gates are open for the Grand Chief.
I almost forgot to ask, because Spark is with us.
Yep.
Yes. Why do you think that they were really panicking? Because for their point of view, a Titan is walking the lands. Something out of
Titan and an
myths.
army.
And an army, so it's just like...
That was
oh
shit
my.
himself.
I'm in danger.
But the gates are open. Sadly, I don't have a token for Spark just yet.
That's fine.
I will figure something out for next session. It was on the list, but I just didn't manage to
That's
find anything that really good looking.
Perfectly fine.
The orcs set out a camp beneath here in this little inlet beneath the cliff.
Hmm.
As they are, not entirely trustworthy to be of the Lion Tribe, and I'm not even sure the Lion Tribe would, want to have, a couple of hundred orcs inside their encampment.
Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't
Probably
sit
not.
well. That wouldn't sit well. Well, I suppose we go inside.
Alright.
The gates are open for you and your delegates.
Eager gets more and more sweaty and nervous as they enter.
Before they enter, Lena will give him a pat on the shoulder. Go see your kids.
Wait, how far ahead would Shanta actually be in this sense?
Still quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, she would actually be kind of ahead.
Maybe
She was.
if
she
I
got
collected the
pregnant.
ride, it would.
She would
be
need at least like 3 more months, I think.
Yeah.
3 or 4 months left, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was impregnated later than Uka.
Is at the same time as Avis, but Avis has shorter carriage time.
I actually have a question for you, Pass.
Yes.
Since Uka is here, did Nala stay in the other tribe, or?
No, she came here with with hers and Uka's mother, together with Sheila, because the ruling council were kind of like staying up here for a bit, at least till after everybody had given birth, before potentially settling back.
Yeah.
Oh, so Ryan's gonna see his child too.
Asati had essentially invited the entire Uka's entire family to come here, so all 3 could give birth.
As you walk into your way into the encampment, the encampment would have been bigger. I just didn't have the time to upgrade the map with more tents and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it is like substantially bigger, I would like to point out.
And also
as
denser, I
they
imagine.
But you can hear the murmurs, people like coming out from where they are, gawking at you walking in.
Eager's gonna take a moment and just look up at Sylphie. And he just goes,
So, Sylphie, this is the time where you have to get off my shoulder.
Huh? Why?
Because you're about to meet the one who will kill you if you don't behave.
Oh. Okay.
I'm pretty sure both your wives would kill her if she doesn't behave. It's not just one of them.
Are you telling Sylphie that? I will look at Deacon.
Fair.
So, you ready to meet my parents?
As ready as I can be.
God damn it.
Don't
More
worry, they don't bite.
NPCs.
Why would they bite?
Actually, Pass, where is her family?
for now we can do with just names.
Well, that's the thing. Me and Pepper hadn't, specific, making an entire family tree for Lena yet, so this is kind of throwing me into overdrive
That's
right
okay.
now.
But that's okay, as long as we figure out, as long as you throw around some random names right now, we could just put them on the journal and we have them tracked. So.
Yes.
Speaking of
Um,
which, if you could put all your children's names in the journal as well, Void. Because I don't know all of them.
You didn't ask either.
Usually
Preventing
I'm the
meta
one that keeps track of
knowledge.
these things, but if I don't know them, I can't put them in. So, who are you dealing with first?
Hmm.
Maybe Eager first, so he's got time to come up with names and stuff.
already made names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those have been long made, pal.
No, like
Ever-
for her parents and stuff.
Oh, that, right, yeah.
Yeah, we just figure out names for her parents.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
Avis and Eager have long since talked over what the names of the kids would be.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that.
You may please move your tokens towards the chiefess hut.
All of us? Has all of us, or
Yes. Because you are to greet the chiefess, are you not? You know, not being, or disrespecting or anything.
The
Wow.
leading figure
of
of
course,
this
I can
tribe.
greet the chiefess first, and then I can go visit my mother.
Plus, let's not forget that this is actually your chiefess.
Avis comes out and kills Eager. What a day.
Goddamn.
I think she's right now. She's more in a mood to kill Spears before killing Eager.
Fact.
Fact.
That is fair.
Incinerates, destroys everything. As you arrive, you see she's not. It's not on her art. The Spear of Ambition.
Mm-hmm.
But you see her stepping out, clutching her very much showing belly. Took your time to get back. I was afraid I would pop before you would return.
I was afraid I was going to miss it too. But it's good to see you, my lioness.
At least you know how to mend.
If she'll allow it, she will walk forward to give her a hug.
She gives you a warm embrace. Now come in and say hello to your little ones. I know you were gone. Well, we had to
You're
take
here?
care of that. Yes.
Yes.
Please, I cannot wait any longer.
He seems genuinely excited to meet his kids. And to see his
she's
other
resting
wife.
right now. It has been you actually see Ashante looking a little bit nervous. She's resting right now. It was a couple of really hard days for her.
I've been sort of made aware.
No. She turns to look at you. No, the birth took several days.
What?
Complications. But she and the children are healthy and fine.
Okay, we'll talk about that afterwards then. One thing that we can report though is that Yes, we did manage to get some level of rapport with 3 other tribes, one of which has accompanied us here, and one of the leaders of which has also accompanied us here.
Is
Actually,
that why
2 of
I
them.
Is that why I smell dog?
Might not want to say that in front of her.
Yeah, Pass, shouldn't you put the token of
Both Osea and
Spur's
Grisella.
new wives?
Oh god. Oh no no no! Please don't let them go in there.
Too small.
No, it's fine for Usea to be of the size she's in, but goddammit, they
Right.
need to. Why does the tokens always break?
I don't know. I've been trying to fix it.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Deep
Yes,
breath.
everything's fine. The show will go on. You got this.
Yeah, easily.
It's
What do you
fine.
mean with
Takes-
that smell of dog?
Oh shit.
My apologies.
Then
I
why
did
is
not.
you not joining the team?
I don't trust them. I wasn't invited either. I'm hanging out with the orcs because
You,
at
you
least
were
the orcs-
invited in. But if you rather want to stay and make sure the orcs are kept on a tight leash, you can do that.
I'm just working with the chieftain to keep our rowdy bunch of tired, exhausted orcs who probably are looking to drink and, you know.
And fighting.
Revel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These mortals may not understand, or they will understand and join in. Either way, better have a diplomat on standby. Have fun. Don't die.
And
Can't promise nothing.
and
Yeah.
Ika,
Mm-hmm.
whose feathers are those? Didn't have that many feathers in your clothing before.
Oh, picked up a new party member along the way, and she kind of gets drunk easily, so she tussles around in a pile of clothes as a bed.
She like leans really in close. And is that why I can smell the a bird on you?
She has slept
Do I
on...
need to inform Avis about this?
No. If anyone's going to tell anything for me, it's gonna be me. Please do not misconstrue anything by making it worse. Please do not. I already got
She
enough.
like grasp you by the ear and like holding. Have you been sleeping around?
No, I haven't. I swear. I told the bird repeatedly, and she doesn't have a concept of normal mating either.
Oh, you, me, and Avis are going to have such a good talk when she awakes. And she starts pulling you in by the ear.
Ah, why do you always do this to me?
Not
And
enough.
all the
that on your last travels, you got us a bunch of secondary wives.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're saying you've been sleeping around with a bird.
No, I have not. I swear to God.
I just used him
I
as a
can-
bed. He was very comfy.
Selfie, you saved him from dying this very day.
So you've been using him as bedding, and that's why I can smell you on him.
Yeah.
Well, this ends now. Am I making myself clear?
I told her that immediately as well, as soon as she started doing it.
And you... She twists the ear a little bit. You need to stand a little bit more up and say no to these vile other women who apparently cannot stop themselves at throwing at your feet. Am I making myself totally clear? Or else I will make a big short work of you.
Please, let's just talk about it civilly. No need to rip my ear off.
I will do so much worse if you are not being truthful.
Damn.
I've long since
Let's-
learned that it's no use lying to you.
Good. She lets go and starts waddling in,
Oh. Oh.
having a self-serving smile on her lips.
Oh.
before
I
they go-
needed that. It's good.
Before they go in, I ask if they want some alone family time.
Oh, please don't leave me alone in there. Ow.
You'll be
Goodbye.
fine.
It was nice knowing you.
No. If no,
Basically asking her,
if I'm being treated this way, you're not escaping punishment yourself, Sylph.
He grabs her.
What? I didn't do anything.
The bird comes with.
Don't act like you're innocent. You're the cause of this.
Oh my.
Maybe I should.
What? I just
Is
slept
that-
on you.
Maybe I should sit
Yeah.
outside
In
and
my
let you guys
culture,
figure
that's
this
not
out.
okay normally.
I'm gonna
Well,
sit
that's your
outside.
problem.
How is that my problem? You're the one sleeping on me.
It's your culture.
Is she responding on that?
Anyway, you're coming in here and explaining.
And he drags her inside.
Yeah, you guys have fun in there. I'll just sit outside and wait for this conversation.
Yeah, so Igor's gonna make her.
Oh
explain.
no. Grand Chief, you are also to meet the little ones.
Run!
Well,
And also to introduce your new wives. Because
told you
you
to
have to
fucking run.
remember,
sounds great.
because you have to remember, we have an entire gathering of both our houses in here.
You've also got the one from the turtle tribe here.
Speaking of which,
That,
how are the others doing?
The dwarf doesn't know anything about.
She knows something about him, but
Yes, your all your wives or concubines are here, High Chief.
yeah, we should go in and meet.
I think Grisella might take offense to the word concubine.
Wives
Oh
is
no, I'm no concubine, or I just need pups from him.
one's more of a transaction.
Grisilla kicks Saya over the shin by that. He's more than just a breeding bull, you barbarian. Hey, I just like a strong man when I see one. I want children.
It's going to kill me. The moment we go in this tent, Eager and Spirits are dead.
Yes.
Come on, let's go. Let's not dilly-dally any longer.
There's nothing to fear, right?
Ashati
Take your
walks
last
you
breath.
into the hut, where you see a great gathering of women.
Eager, you ever stared death in the face?
Me and you both, buddy.
They of course move out of the way as Ashante walks in and see both Sprig and Eagle walking in, accompanied by O'Shea and Christella.
As long as at least the ones you have are not as murder happy as mine.
We don't know that yet.
So everybody except me and Deacon gets in there. I guess.
Yeah.
I think.
By the
Yeah,
looks
we're
of
all
it.
piling into the tent.
And this is where you can take your leave.
Yeah, I just need the pass to tell me where my family tent is.
Yes.
It's that one.
It's one of them. Alright, did you just point at some random ass tent?
Yes.
I didn't point at anything.
I was telling you, your mouse just hovered over this, is what I was asking.
Oh, well, it was just there. I wasn't,
Coincidence, I think not.
I'm basically
Yeah.
just waiting for past the point.
Mm-hmm.
Your family tent, your family tent, your family tent would be.
We'll also have the D100.
Oh. Seems like this one right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner!
Oh. While they're doing this, Deacon, you're ready to meet your in-laws?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Suddenly,
was a
Deacon feels a cold grasp at his heart.
Yet more dread.
Fear. Nothing bad will possibly happen to us, right?
Considering the way Lena is, her parents can't be too much more aggressive.
Watch there a whole 180 of her.
That would break the trend, though.
And when she's there, Ma, Dad, I'm here.
I don't like the music.
That music is not good, my guy.
This is what he's feeling.
Oh no! This is not them. This is for Spirits and Eager are facing.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
You know what? It
Are
makes
you
more
taking that
sense.
scene first?
As Ashate walks in and sits on her throne, Eager, you recognize that many of the
Turtle tribe women?
What?
The
Yeah,
Turtle
you
tribe women?
recognize a lot of the Turtle Tide women are basically working as house attendants. Their place being firmly established.
They're also probably still not looking at me with much favor.
No. Actually, yeah, a lot of them actually seems a little bit more angry at you since you left them here under the cruelty of
Yeah, you took
your
them
two
from
main.
you took them from their freedom and basically their servants now.
Not a good start for you.
And you, Spirits,
Ah, here we go. I shouldn't have opened my fucking
you
mouth.
see all of yours inside the tent.
Including
So-
Yggdra?
What?
Is Yggdra as well there?
Yggdra is not there. She cannot, sadly, not leave her tree for a long time.
Oh, but she's
Yeah.
watching.
Oh, she is watching.
So all except for Uthmar and the gods.
Yes.
It's just some really fucking tense music.
It works
Yeah.
too well,
I feel
though.
like I'm walking into a cult.
We are walking
You
into a
kind of
cult.
are. You are. As you enter, you see one of the women standing up, walking towards you.
Mhm.
Please do not. God! Mm.
Please do not. That's all I got before you then
Does not work. Man,
I haven't seen this art before.
Foundry has beef with
Ah,
you.
it's Sheila.
Oh, that's Sheila's art. I remember. Pretty sure she had
Yeah, we
different
got
art
Sheila's
before.
art.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know now. Holy fuck.
This is the one woman that would be gentle on Spears.
Yeah, before the rest of them tear me apart. Or we could be wrong,
Well,
and she will tear me
Well,
apart.
the different concubines you have from the Deer tribe were all aware that you have multiple wives. So
This is true.
They agreed to it.
This is true. This is true.
Again, you have a lot less hostility towards you than me.
That's what you get.
Yeah,
Greetings, my
there's Sheila's art,
dearest
so you can see it.
husband. As she walks over and like cups your face in her hands, and gives you a passionate hug and a little kiss on the cheek.
I hug her back. I kiss her. It's good to be back.
So, what is this I hear of you dragging more women with you home? She says, just trying to stifle a chuckle.
One's more of a transaction because of an incident. I lost a little bit of control and killed some of her people by accident. It was during the one-on-one brawl.
Oh. You see her looking at you a little bit like worried?
I'm fine. Kind of.
Oh god, I forgot. I need a token for her too.
You're fine now. You were on death's door during that fight.
Yes, but I am fine now. Somewhat fine now.
Wait, where did we have the NPC journal? Wait, where is that actually at?
What are you looking for?
It's just so I don't, forget anyone. All right. Mahikna and Jimny both walk up to you. And takes each one of your hands and stands there looking at you a little bit. Welcome home.
Thank you. I'm actually going to give both of them a hug.
Both of them seems a little bit shocked at first, but they hugs you back after the shock kind of settles over it.
Why do I feel like the reason that there's all this tension in this room is because of the way Asati's been treating all of them since she got that spear?
Sheila then turns to you, Sprig. Jane is not here as she is making sure everything is fine back at Yggdra.
That's good.
Or else she would have also have been here. But we have been keeping. She looks over at Ashate. Everything under wraps while you've been away on your little excursion.
I mean, we've gotten some tribes to work along with us. So, that's the good side. I've created something that shouldn't be possible, apparently. You'll see it outside. You can't miss it.
She gives you a quizzical look. I would look forward to see that later then. But first there is to be the power of rulership need to be transferred back to you.
Hmm.
Correct, Ashate?
Moment of truth.
There's a stare.
She leans on one arm on the armrest of a throne for a moment, looking like she's really thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Till she gets up from her throne and hands you basically something akin to a scepter to you.
All right.
Eager mentally sighs of relief.
Does she look happy about it? Or you can't read it?
I mean,
I think there's only a
could-
polite smile, and that's about it.
Yeah, there is a polite smile as she hands it over.
Would you allow an
Could he
insight?
do an insight check?
That's what I was
You
just...
may roll insight checks,
I will.
everyone.
I will certainly
Okay.
try.
Yes, yes.
So you see an eye twitch as she hands it over.
Natural one.
Sylvie is not paying attention in the slightest, and makes
Oh,
sense.
no. Wow.
That was
Don't
about
worry,
to
I
be a
got the
3.
fam.
That was about to be a 3.
I thought I got a natural one, but I
Eager
realized it
knows.
was Sylphie's. Well, Eager.
Well, it makes sense considering Spears implicitly told me to keep a very close eye on Asati.
As you're actually paying attention, as she hands over the scepter with one arm, you do pay attention that her other arm is clenched, where it's that hard that it actually is drawing blood.
If she's within reach, Eager will put his hand over her fist in a calming manner.
You see her soften off as you distract her for a second, like she just gets, this very loving smile as she looks up at you.
I take the scepter, not noticing anything.
No, you're not bad. I'm all looking at the scepter, really.
Mhm.
You can see different engravings on it.
Gotta make sure it's not a fake.
What's it made of? It's just made of like wood.
It's a wooden scepter with. Have any of you seen the first wooden scepters that were made?
Nope.
Where it was basically like a 2-foot stick with like a ball attached to it.
Mhm.
So what's the ball made of?
Or a sphere on the top. In this case, it's wood. It's
Okay.
very delicately carved. You can see. Actually, roll me a perception check if you would,
Yeah, I got you.
or investigation really, if that's better.
Oh, shit. Okay, let me... Okay, so my effective bonus on investigation is +5, so for me it's a dirty 20.
Oops.
At 12, that is enough. You recognize the wood type.
Hmm.
It's made of a branch. Of Yggdra.
That's what the ball's made of? Or the
No,
whole...
the entire.
Oh, okay.
Entire staff.
whole thing?
The entire thing is made of a branch of Yggdrasil to your south. You can recognize the wood type.
So it's not like straight. It's kind of bent. It's kind of like a bendy staff.
It is a little bit, but it's been straightened out, you know, with the use
Right.
of water and stones to like
Heat treatment.
get heat treated.
Gotcha.
Still, Spears might take a little offense to that.
Not if she has offered it fallen brands willingly.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
the thing. We don't know.
I'll definitely try to double check with Yuja whenever we get back. Thank you.
Hey, if you're lucky, you might even be able to speak with her through this thing.
Your daughter made it from a fallen brands of your tree rife. There was a storm, and this one was broken off as she was hit by lightning. Don't worry, she was fine. She just lost a few branches.
As long as she's fine.
A storm, you say?
Yes. It was at the same time the little ones were coming.
Eager looks at Spears.
That's okay. Mm-hmm.
Certainly hope it has nothing to. It doesn't. It's not connected to, you know, Spark's creation.
I don't think so.
Anyway, what's the plan now, High Chief?
Well, we still got to turn in the stones. Bring them over, at least what we've got. Then it's getting the war party together. That, and we still need 2, 3 more tribes to talk to. But they're near home.
Before, I would like to put a lid on the scene for now, and we'll continue it on next time, if that's fine.
That's
because
fine.
we also want to give Pepper and Deacon a little bit of screen time.
Yes, please switch to the non-foreboding music.
Let these poor hearts up.
About that.
Let these poor hearts calm down.
It needs to be a dramatic shift in emotions, okay? They need to be gentle now.
So with you guys, it's changed. It's like the last part with you is like making the decision of what's next. Right.
Are you
With you
putting
not
on
having
Love is
arrived yet.
Sport? When we come to the tent, I guess I just pop my head in. Martha, you here?
You see your mother, who was moving some stuff around, like drop what she has, and she just runs over and pulls you in for a hug. Oh,
Hugging her.
My sweet Lena, I thought we lost you. You didn't return.
I have been on a long journey. You know, spreading some sunshine, helping people. Actually, Ma, there's someone I want you to meet.
Yes.
You
She
take
looks over Lena's shoulder to the hulking figure she can see through the open tent flap.
This is Deacon. He's with your help, maybe gonna be my bondsmate.
Looks to Lena like her head like snaps, to Lena, then snaps back to Deacon, this hulking figure who can't even stand up straight inside the little tent. Um, um, right, right. Of course, our little girl would eventually, find someone. This is a little surprise. We weren't really expecting this so fast.
Yeah, but when you find a great guy like Deacon, and you just know.
Well,
Like I
I'm
promised you, Ma, he has all the good qualities. He's kind, loving.
and a great guy.
Yeah, he's strong too. He works with the metal.
Oh, like a tallow. Uh,
Yes.
there is one of the group you've been traveling with companions who have been staying here for a while. He also work in a forge. But good to see that there are more of these forge masters to strengthen our influence.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be bad for having torture in the family.
Oh, I'm sure. Um, your dad sadly isn't home yet. He's still out with one of the hunting groups. But he should be back by nightfall, if anything. But come now, come inside with you. Hmm. Actually, no, wait, you can't come inside. You're too big. You know what? Give me a moment. She quickly gathers around some blank or hides and a few rocks and makes a nice little sitting area outside. Come, sit. Sorry, I cannot offer you entrance to our little tent. You're just too big, my good friend.
It's perfectly fine.
The Deacon in his head is like, oh, don't worry, I'll be building a bigger one soon.
Why would he build a tent when he can build a goddamn house?
Fair.
Oh my god, he's gonna force my family a new house.
I just had to make some deals with the leather workers.
Why, when you can quite literally cut it out of stone and wood?
Yeah.
Because stone roofs can only function so well.
That's what they have druids for, to make self-sealing roofs.
I see. Ah, very sage, very wise. I demand 50 hugs. Mm-hmm. Each. Mm-hmm.
50 what?
50
Hugs.
hugs. Each. Mm-hmm. This is a fair price.
Hucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, hugs, embrace, squeeze.
Ah, fair.
You know, Lena is the type who always will deliver hugs.
That's why I'm just like, this is a fair trade. Hugs.
Um, but sure. Let me quickly throw something together. It's not, every day you get introduced to your daughter's coming bondsmate. How time flies.
We have learned a little about cooking, so I could help.
No. You spent some time in entertaining um your coming bondsmate. I'll make quickly whip something up.
She's quite lovely.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more nervous about my pa.
Um, why are you worried about your paw?
He can be a little bit overprotected sometimes.
As parents should.
You hear a snort as if someone listening on the conversation could not believe what they just heard.
But I know I found the right guy, so you say as I give you a little kiss on the cheek, or at least reaching for a kiss on the cheek.
And then she hears a sniffle.
Takes the helmet off, sets it down. Gets down as low as he can on his knees to at least be equal height.
You were offered seating.
Yeah. But I feel like I would break it by just my weight alone.
Why would you break it?
we-
It's quite literally a few pelts and a few rocks on the ground outside the tent.
Oh.
Yeah, we
to
don't
make
have
it
a
little bit.
concept of seats yet.
Oh,
Well, there are pillows, but they are too small for you.
that's fair.
One for each cheek.
Lena will they take off her big fur coat and nuzzle it together a little. Now it's almost like a pillow in your size.
Hmm.
Pass it to you.
Thank you.
Lena's mother then comes out carrying a bowl of fruits and a few cups with warmed water and leaves intermixed into it. And this is where we are cutting today's session. I hope you have had fun. I know I have. And I would like to say thank you to you, the viewers, the players, and to our editorial team again. Thank you all for making this a possibility with your continued support going forward. And
Also,
Let's
check
throw the
YouTube.
editorial team in there just to be sure.
And yes, remember to take care, have a good one, and remember if you have missed out on anything, always remember to check out the YouTube where we will upload every session. We are still a little bit behind, a little bit of a bad luck, but we should
be
soon
set
be
in a couple of weeks.
Indeed. But till then, have a good one. See you around. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye. Spirits
Bye.
explodes.
Denied.
Damn it.
Always.
3 bottles of alcohol. This is great. Thumbs up.
3 bottles of alcohol.
We're offline. Jesus fucking Christ! You had to finish up with that.
Yep.
Hey, 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 pass. Hey, what's the boar's
Yes.
name? Boar name.
The little boar.
He's not little.
Well, he's
Average boar.
the average boar then.
Rude. Also, that's just mean, literally and mathematically. Suck it, nerd. All right, let's go. Name, keys.
Name Keys. Keys.
Keys now.
Keys.
Yes.
He is called Grimsnout.
Okay.
Mostly because of when he bites someone, he leaves such a grim mess.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Putting it in the NPC name list.
God damn it.
You're welcome. Also, yeah, it's a list. It's a long list.
Did you count that as family?
Yeah. I don't have much, but what I have.
Oh yeah. While you have this NPC list open, can you remind me of Uka's past dad's name?
It was her mother's name too.
I know
I
so
only need
much
the dad's name because that's gonna be the name of her child.